will win because it's Tottenham. Tottenham will outdo themselves, and United will somehow find some joy in that transition.
3 days later.
I feel dead inside.
Perfect.
I am writing an Ineos letter tonight.
Confidence! Confidence!
Look at the Tottenham fans. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. They're bantering me.
Stick to the plan and we will bounce back.
I'm the one behind Pep Guardiola. You f***ing gaslighter, mate. I swear down, bro. I should slap in your face, bro. I swear down, man. You see that ball? That ball ahead of yours? Wallahi, I should slap in your face, man. The way you're gaslighting us, mate. Wallahi, it's personal now, man. Because I'm done, mate.
You could have really killed it, lad. You should be banned for a long time.
Back to worse for Manchester United.
Come, let's fight!
It's never a red card.
Boom, the lights go out in Portugal.
Let's fight!
1 man down.
Hello, Toby. What should I say? Good eye, mate. I wish I was there, but I went to the game. You know me. We smoked you. Another L for you, man. I can see the tears in your eyes. I can see it from here. I can see the veins popping out your neck. I can see the spit flying through the air. Couple man need umbrellas.
It's raining. It's cold. It's miserable.
Shush. One more time. Shush. You smell.
Well, you never should have trusted me. I'm on drugs.
You smell, yeah? You smell, yeah?
No, how can you
smell?
trust the fuckery? No.
You smell, yeah? Huh?
What
smell-
happened there? Explain that. Explain that.
I can explain that. So for the watch along,
Okay.
we were meant to have a Saeed clip from when Man United won to go at TOBS because he wasn't there because he's at the game. Unfortunately, now that didn't happen. So we have to use the material.
Oh,
that we are given.
he's a crook.
Any future ones now? He's done. He's just absolutely the first one. He said, "Fuck it, I'm throwing it in there." And I firstly, skullfuggery, always worth the
Ladies
wait.
and gentlemen, we got him.
Always worth the wait. That uppercut to Bruno Fernandes down in Portugal. I had a
Mad. Absolute mad.
Quality. It's only Tottenham, eh? Huh? What, nothing to say? I smell, yeah?
Are you saying nothing to say? Brother's been speaking.
I smell, yeah? I felt the spit from your rant just now. It literally landed on my cheek. I could smell the horse shit that you were spewing about Tottenham all the way from Manchester. I could smell it here, but it's me that smells. Okay, cool, no problem. We're gonna take this one slow because we're gonna do some analysis. I don't want it to just be I'm gonna chef. We're gonna do some analysis.
TOBS, I have to cut him because you think this guy's ready for it. Have you seen what's going? I want to start because Saeed has liked to use the word banter club with us a lot, and you know what? Our period of banter wasn't. It was crazy. I could only imagine what it was like for the opposition, but no. I don't only have to imagine because I've seen worse. This Man United period, if there was a trophy for Banter Club, they would be taking it now. And it'll take a hell of a lot for another Big Six team to take it off them after this. Because this is mad. Tottenham 3-0 at home. Not back-to-back 3-0s. Let's not forget the 6-1 and everything that's happened over the last few years. I just want it to be known when we talk about the definition of banter club, whether it's 10 years from now when Man United are back, Saeed hopes, it will still be this era of Man United that has the gold trophy for banter club. But yeah,
absolutely.
Analysis if we want, or civil war. I don't know what it is over there, but it's crazy.
It's going off. It's it's content creator beef right now. Like you got so many wars popping off, and Saeed's like, you know what Saeed is? Saeed is like the Tony Stark.
Rambo, bro. It's a one man against the army.
He's the Tony Stark. He's literally the Tony Stark of the Man United civil wars. He's put the team together and they're literally beefing each other, right? It's civil war. Yeah, he's Tony Stark, and I ain't gonna say names. Certain man, they're Captain America, right? That's what's happening now. And Saeed is Tony Stark.
Yeah, but you saw the review last week. It was him, Nuruddin, and FaZe or Faz, sorry, and it was all three of them standing there, lined up, ready for war. Like they're really ready. Do you know what I mean? There's a lovely screenshot there, lovely photo. It's incredible what's going on.
What did Expressions call him again? C-Tech Chunks. Rikishi.
Yeah,
I love
darkest
that man. Rikishi is immense work. Yeah, Saeed deserves every single bit of this. Every single bit of this. Every single bit of this, bro. But let's do the analyze this. Yeah, I want GRIZZ. You know, GRIZZ was with me yesterday. I want GRIZZ to talk me through it, because 3-0 winner to 3-0 winner this season at Old Trafford. Talk me through it, brother. What was your take?
I mean, I don't know. What do we want to get into the analysis of the game or the analysis of Ineos, Man United, brother Saeed?
You know what? GRIZZ,
I don't know if you remember, I brought out the book about Ineos, right? And the brother didn't wait 1 week to come back with a similar book and a similar speech for me. And a wise old man once said, football is a humbler. Relax. Calma. He didn't relax one bit. The first opportunity, he brought that book and he threw it back in my face. Why? Why did you throw it back in my face, brother? Of all the people in the community, you chose the community man to throw the book back in the face? Me? You know that meme? Me?
Zaxi knows that meme, doesn't he, Saeed? Me?
Of all the people, I'm your brother. I'm always looking out for you. I'm always trying to keep you on the right path. I'm always trying to keep you humble, down to earth. Yet you do emojis with me, and then you do what's the word? Thumbnails with me crying, tears in my eyes, using my face of tears. You're hugging me. Remember after Old Trafford last season where you hugged me so tightly, I wanted to get away just for your what's it called? You know, the fan cam afterwards that you done with me video. But you don't know how hard he was gripping me up because he wanted to see the world to see my tears. And now look at you. Look at you. You look like a Ninja Turtle. What are you doing with yourself? We can't even see your tears. You've covered up everything, so we can't even see your tears, your face. You cause civil wars on this planet. You have Man United fans from Indonesia, Singapore, Africa, USA, warring with each other over StreamYard. Every Man United fan is on StreamYard, effing and blurring with each other. He's got mans fuming with each other. Fuck you, no, you fuck you. Why you? Fuck you, fuck you. Every Man United is doing that. Fuck you. No, you fuck you. Why you fucking? He's the cool bit.
He is. And
or is it Ineos though?
No. It can't be Ineos because they're perfect. Remember,
Rennie
Hack, Barada. They stole him from
Rennie Hack.
Where is
Rennie
he?
Hack. Where's Rennie Hack?
Who's the other brother?
It looks like who's the other brother that they paid fees from Newcastle? What's his name? Saeed, help us out. What's the brother that you stole from Newcastle?
Dan Ashworth.
Dan Ashworth.
Where's Dan Ashworth in all
And they have a
this?
Man City guy as well. They've got in.
Oh my brother. These
These
lot are going on like mafia. Not only Saeed, all of these United content creators, man. I don't know if we should name a few. Maybe we can name a few, but they're all like Ineos, new era, give it time. We're back. We prized Lenny Euro from Real Madrid and Liverpool.
Remember that. It's our pool. It's the player pool.
But you know what it comes down to? I think, and you know what, Turkish, I'm so happy that you talked about Banter Club, and I agree with you. We did about 2 years ago. We were looking at Arsenal and saying, "Yo, Banter Club," and he was me and
that era was crazy. Era was crazy. I admit it. But what's happening here? Oh, this is crazier.
But someone just said,
mad.
But someone just said, man, this Ineos have turned them into in your holes. Bro,
that is crazy, bro.
People are going to Old Trafford, handling their business and walking out without even paying.
Fucking hell, bro.
Bro, it's an open whorehouse.
Expressions call it that as well. He said you brothel.
Open whorehouse. Every man is going there, handling this business, and not paying. Fuck you, we ain't paying. What are you gonna do about it?
Man said, fuck
What are you gonna do?
Fuck you.
What are you gonna do about it?
You wouldn't pay though, would you? The roof's leaking. The bathroom's got piss on the floor. You wouldn't? Would you pay? You wouldn't.
There's no decent mattress. You have to handle your business and all. Yeah, nasty conditions, man. You have to handle your business. No mattress, even no lights.
No saying it's glory hole settings. You go there, you handle your business, you cut.
Oh my god! Nah, glory Old Trafford is crazy. Oh my god!
Glory, Man United to glory hole United. You know they sing that song in it, glory, Man United. It's glory hole United. Oh Lord, Toby, what have you just done? Toby, what have you just done?
This was a proper establishment in one time, you know. Hey. Look at what's good.
Oh, Saeed said they were moving serious, bro.
No, but this is what I say.
He said they were moving serious.
No, this fall off is ridiculous. It's never gonna be seen again, my brothers and sisters. Never gonna be seen before. 14 defeats last season, and Inni Host thought, no, he's the man. He's the man. For that 14 defeats, they extended his contract. Because look, we can cuss the fans, the players, we've cussed them to death from dusk till dawn. I want to focus on Inni Host.
100%.
They said they are FSG, you lot are crying. Remember he started talking about FSG. Have you got any money though? You know what his rebuttal was? Have you spent any money though? Before he done something when he said that, have you spent any money though? What the fuck? Have spent any money though? Bro, you spent £600 million to lose to her, and Toby is going to be with me, to not a great Spurs team. If Son was playing instead of Werner, that would have been another 6-7. Do we all agree?
So this is the thing. Manchester United fans need to remember, they are lucky to lose 3-0. It should 100%. Have been 6. You should be thanking the higher heavens that you have only lost 3-0. 3-0 was a polite, because, you know, rude awakening, Van Nistelrooy. Polite result. 3-0.
But Matisse, the thing is, right, this is not even a one-off. You know, Liverpool lost to Stoke, remember? 6-1. Mad. Steven Gerrard's last game. Madness. Yeah, the world was in trouble, like, oh my God. Yeah? All of us have got battered once, yeah? Once. Brothers, let me just reel off for just a couple. Because, you know, stats and all that facts are boring. Everyone knows on Twitter. No. Everyone can do their own, like, Twitter's full of records that Ten Hag's broken. 7-0 to Liverpool, 3-0 to Liverpool, 6-3 to Man City, 3-0 to Man City, 3-0 to Tottenham, 2-0 to Tottenham, 4-0 to Brentford, 3-0 to Seville, 3-0 to Bournemouth, 3-0 to Newcastle, 4-0 to Crystal Palace. Cover your ears, broski. Cover your ears. The theatre of dreams became a theatre of screams. That's what he was doing. He's coming out as listening to screams. Screaming in there.
They were scared. They were scared that he was doing his
all day yesterday at the watch along Turkish. You noticed and you said, look at the state of these fans. You know what I mean? Like, look at them, like dead. Bless them, dead. Finished club. And they thought he's the man. And they armed him with more money to go and replace Harry Maguire and Casemiro with the Dutch Harry Maguire and De Ligt, with the Portuguese Casemiro and Ugarte.
Uruguayan.
Bro, they brought Squirtsy. Bro, we know Squirtsy. He looked neat. He looked tidy. But you know when the ball comes when the ball comes in the penalty box,
he can't penetrate.
His brother,
Squirtsy can't penetrate. That's what it is. Squirtsy cannot penetrate. He does all of the kind of
no. I'm only outside the box.
There's no penalties. He couldn't score in a brothel, and that's a brothel right there, and he still can't score. He couldn't score in
his own brothel.
They're bringing out. Bless the brother. Yesterday they wheeled out Sven-Goran Eriksson. No, what's his name? No. What's his name, man? No, Eriksson. Eriksson.
Oh, Eriksson.
Brothers had how many heart transplants? They're still relying on him to come out. Johnny Evans was their best centre back until 2 months ago, until they broke him because they kept playing him.
Do you know what's mad about this?
I understand where Man United go from here, people. I swear to you.
Do you know what's mad about this, Grizz, as well? When you look at them, and this is why I'm glad we're putting pressure on Ineos as well, because Saeed spoke to us about this supposedly great structure, etc., but you don't really see that structure manifest in like the right profiles for their team, right? So yes, they grabbed Delict and Mazraoui. I would say for
Mazraoui looks like Mazraoui, athlete for Morocco, up and down the wing for Bayern Munich, energy for days. Brother looks like I'm sorry, brother looks
that
like
game. It was Mazraoui. It was wow.
Yeah, he looks like a marathon. He looks like a marathon runner.
He got cooked. No.
He's got the physique of a marathon runner now.
I had to Google his age because he was looking old out there.
You noticed it. I thought this brother's done marathons, man.
He got cooked. He got cooked.
Like how the marathon, they all look skinny. They all weigh about 25 kg. How is he looking to play Premier League football looking like a marathon runner? Mazraoui.
Do you know what's mad about him as well? Because I'm not gonna lie, I've been impressed with him in the Man United shirt. I think that was his worst game for Man United to date, right? But I think what I don't get with Ineos and Ten Hag and stuff is they've signed players who, on paper, they've signed better defenders in Delict and Mazraoui. They've signed Squirtsy up top. It's better than Martial, who doesn't play any games. But when you look at what they need, this guy wants to press high, but you signed a striker who is literally useless off the ball. He puts minimal pressure on the centre backs, and he's not a bagsman on early evidence. The midfield, you signed Ugarte, who can't really cover big distances. You look at the midfield, it's literally a chasm. You sign a midfielder who literally cannot solve the problem that you've had with Casemiro. And then in defense, we spoke about Lisandro, his weakness, playing in a high line.
Only world-class TOBS. Lisandro Martinez looked good for about 10 games. And you know what those 10 games were? When he was next to an all-time legend in Rafael Varane. Rafael Varane held his hand through about 10 games where Lisandro Martinez looked like the butcher. He's a vegetarian butcher now, bro, without him. I'm telling you, he's nothing. He's finished. Look at the state of that team, bro. Luke Shaw, where is he? Malacia.
You know what is as well?
What's their planning? Kobe Mine, the only but they turned him into Seedorf. They turned him into Seedorf. They compared him to Seedorf.
And he can't run. He can't run.
And they made that rodent captain. How the is he captain material of an institution like Manchester United? You got a nasty rodent, a petulant rodent, a stinky rodent, and they've made him captain of big Manchester United.
You're delving into my bag now because I've been onto this guy for the longest. People telling me world class, top player, and
I mean the same guy here tells us he's better than Kevin De Bruyne.
The 300K is a curse. Anytime somebody gets a 300K plus contract at Manchester United, they just turn into absolute arse. This guy treats the football like a hot potato. We talk about it all the time. Technical tens. Sometimes they have to drop into the midfield and dictate and control the tempo. TOBS has been saying sometimes Maddison has to do that. No one progresses. You see Odegaard come and do it for Arsenal. You see Palmer come and do it for Chelsea. This brother can't drop into shit. Cannot drop into nothing. Every time he gets the ball, just Hollywood pass, Hollywood pass, Hollywood pass, Hollywood pass. And he's not a star. You're not a star in Hollywood. You're not. So for me, it's wonderful to see because I was asking the question to Culture Cams. Who would you rather be? You chose Manchester United. I chose Chelsea. I've been vindicated. I predicted Manchester United to start the season to finish 8th. And unless they sack this manager, that is exactly where they're going to finish. And I'm being nice about that. But that's exactly where they're going to finish. People are like, oh, you got an agenda, you put us in Conference League. I said 8th, and I said it confidently. People have them in top 4. Bollocks. Absolute bollocks. This team are nowhere near top 4. Not even close. You look at that attack. West Ham have got a better attack. Newcastle have got a better attack. Villa have got a better attack. Come on, man.
Bruv, that brother
Can't
Rashford,
defend, can't keep the ball, can't build up, can't shoot, can't cross, can't. Come on, man. Top 4. That manager, top 4. What
I
are
want
people
to. I
smoking?
want to make sure that we don't, because I know I'm assuming we're going to talk about Spurs, because I want to keep this pressure on Man United. By the way,
flowers coming your way,
Man,
boys.
it's midnight, man. Yeah, it's still light, man. It's morning for the show.
Light,
right?
man.
cool. I want to continue. I want to continue cooking.
Midday,
Right?
bro. Good,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, good. Because I want to continue cooking, because Saeed likes to call out some of the fans that back Ten Hag, but Saeed is a repeat offender when it comes to backing players at his club. You have to do. You literally doing the bare minimum in your position equals this guy's XYZ. He's the best thing ever. So, case in point, Diego Dallo. Now, Dallo had his best season for Man United last year, for as long as I can remember. Strong season. Dallo looks like, okay, maybe he could be a good player if he builds up the form, etc., etc. But Saeed and a lot of Man United fans are so quick to crown him. No. He's one of the best right backs in the league. He was the second best right back performer in the league last season. I heard that. In the combined 11 with expressions, right? With expressions, I heard a statement of, he was the second best right back on form last season after, I can't even remember who. So apparently he was better than Ben White. Apparently he was better than Porro. Apparently he was better than a lot of these right backs. Diego Dallo, bro. Diego Dallo, and this is the
Look, look where the levels have gone, guys.
It's the Luke Shaw system all over again.
We're
All it
talking.
takes is a player to have one decent season, and all of a sudden it's the same shit with Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw gives you one good season, then they say, oh, Luke Shaw's the best left back in the league. Then he turns to shit, gets injured, comes back 2 years later, has a good season. Oh no, Luke Shaw's amazing. Then he turns to shit. 2 seasons later, oh no, Luke Shaw's good. Now, again, I'll caveat, Dallo has actually got more about him than I thought. So I'll give him credit for that. Yesterday looks like a bad day in the office if I look at this season in totality, because I've been watching Man United this season and he's actually impressed me in a lot of their games. But again, I just want Saeed and Man United fans to temper their expectations with these players, because you're crowning these players for doing the bare minimum at Man United. The bare minimum.
My guys, look at the level of player we're talking about at Man United, guys. Look. Come on. We all watch football. We've watched football for years, all of us. Matisse, Leicester, and the others, because Matisse is a baby. He's only been watching it for a few years. But the rest of us have been watching it for years and years and years, right? We're talking Scholes, Keane, Vidic, Evra. Look at the mans we're going through here. Sheringham, Cole. Look at the players. Look at the players we're mentioning. We haven't even mentioned Anthony, who's not even allowed on the pitch now. He's not allowed on the pitch. We're talking their hopes on Ghana. Matisse, what's his name?
Alejandro Garnacho. You know what? For the rest of his career, whatever he accomplishes, we're not allowed to say his name normally again. It must always be said with
Alejandro Garnacho.
Yes, always must be said like
even if he has a good game or a bad game. Whenever he references his name, people.
If he's transferred to Bournemouth, he must be still called that.
It has to be Alejandro Garnacho.
Child.
and listen. I know you guys think I'm gonna just focus on one player, but that Rashi B.
He's bad.
I need people to tell me about Rashi B. Am I obsessive? Am I doing too much? I think he's very close to Dele Alli levels of being finished as a footballer. I know, Toby, you rate him. I rated him in the past. When he came on the scene, I thought, yo, this guy is serious.
Dele Alli finished though. That's the thing.
Dele Alli's finished. But I'm saying this is on the way.
If he doesn't turn the wheel a little bit, he's on the course for finished.
And who's the other brother they got up front?
Hoyland.
Yeah. How much was he?
A lot. 72 million.
72.
Rasmus Hoyland. 70 million.
What's that? 120 on 130 on Hoyland and Xerxes together.
But look at the players.
Xerxes was like 30 million quid.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold
so
on, McTominay goes to Napoli, top of the league, smashing it up, scoring goals already. The crowd love him. Sancho, Matisse is going to speak later. Brother, what they're doing here?
Sancholini.
How obvious is it where the problem lies?
It's boy.
What do you mean? How obvious where the problem lies?
You saying their club's cooked, bro?
Oh yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah. I mean,
Ghost.
He said goosed.
Bro, look what this goes way back though. Look what they even did to Di Maria.
Oh,
ooh, this is what I'm saying about this era. It goes way back.
It goes way back.
You know, it goes.
Schweinsteiger could have dined out nicely. Went there. Schneiderlin, never heard from him again. He was on a nice trajectory. Yeah.
Sanchez, people are reminding Sanchez. Falcao.
Oh man, don't even talk to me. Bro. Falcao. When United signed Falcao, he was up there. He was up there.
Martial was Ballon d'Or nominee apparently when he
Pogba was cooking at Juventus.
They had a 50-year-old Igalo, for heaven's sake, bro. Igalo, bro. And you know, we can't, because we've spoken about, I think some of the players are underperforming, but I do think they do have a better crop of players this season than they did last year. However badly they performed yesterday, they do, for me, they do have a better crop of players than they did last year. They're just, the profiles are just all over the shop, man.
I'm not letting you do that.
You got.
I'm not letting you do that.
But honestly, let's break it down.
McTominay leaving and Sancho leaving weakens them, Tobes.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, Grizz, is
Johnny Evans being injured weakens them. But Grizz, they signed the Johnny Evans is the best centre back at Man United at 49.
But they signed two centre backs. They signed a right back. They signed a DM. They signed a striker, bro. Right? They've literally bolstered. They bolstered several parts of their team, and they're still bad.
Where's Fred?
He's in Fenerbahce.
Yeah.
How's Fenerbahce doing, Turkish?
Yeah, I mean, well, we just lost 3.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, before that game, he was all right. But yeah.
How much was Agate? 50 mil.
Yeah,
it was.
That goes down as one of my favorite signings in this. One of my favorites.
Bro,
can't keep possession.
I'm not gonna lie. Right now,
5 there. I don't know if he's up there, man.
Right now, he just looks like a Uruguayan version of Casemiro, bro. With less final third passing, he probably won't turn over the ball like Casemiro because he's not going to attempt those passes, but he's not offering them any protection. And again, you have to look at. I don't know if he's good enough or not. He's looked stinky his first 2 games for Man United, but you just have to look at the players that they're buying. It's literally counterproductive to how they supposedly want to play. You want to play fast counter-attacking football, but yet you're signing guys who are slow.
Be honest with me, Toby. Be honest with me, guys. Would McFred have done a better job than Kobe Minu and Ogata yesterday? I don't think they scored that opening goal with McFred there. McFred brings
McFred were terrible, man. But they could rise it in certain games. They could rise it.
They beat Man City with that midfield. They beat Liverpool.
Bro, I'm done with this one now. You're done. Now when I hit McFred, that's done now. I'm taking him out.
He was struggling.
Yeah, now Grizz is really rattled me, man. Listen, I see McFred get beat 5-0 at home to Liverpool, man. So
yeah, come on.
I'm just saying they wouldn't have lost like the way
they have before. McFred, like
we're done now, man. Listen, yeah, man,
that's the levels we're talking about, my bros. What do you want to do? Do you want to make up players? Those are your players.
But honestly, if we're trying to get surgical with it, I think we have to talk about the appalling job that Ten Hag is doing as a manager. It is truly astonishing how bad this guy is managing the club. And I remember Man United fans try to pretend as if Ange Postecoglou is in a similar boat to this guy in terms of his failings, his shortcomings with Spurs. There's absolutely no way on earth you can watch that game yesterday and you can tell me with a straight face that Ange Postecoglou is not coaching Tottenham. Like,
I've been the one that's been backing when KG and them, man.
We may have our flaws, etc., but we have a clear and discernible way of playing. Absolutely. That's a team who are well drilled in how he wants to play. It's just his tactic has flaws that he needs to fix. Absolutely. But you look at Man United, they're an absolute mess, bro. He's caught in a halfway house. Do I want to press high? You press high, but you ain't. There's no coordination.
We can't press, man.
You just
They
got
pressed
players
for 30
running
seconds.
around.
Remember, I was like, yo, man, United are pressing. Look at this. 30 seconds. You know, like that. 30 seconds later.
Yeah, but what did we say when they were pressing?
Running through the middle.
I said to Turkish. I said to Turkish when they were pressing the first minute. I said, see if they could do this in 60. In the 60th minute.
It's not even just the
second minute.
They haven't got they haven't got the energy to press relentlessly. They haven't even got they're not set up properly to press on the trigger. Like, you don't know which players setting off the press, so you just got this Spurs players just pressing whoever. The midfield, even when they retreat and they go into a low block or a deep block, there's so much space. The whole point of setting up in a mid block or a low block is to try and make the pitch smaller. You try and close off the space. They make the pitch bigger. Like, we were having a jolly up there yesterday. Like, it was mad. We had a jolly up. Like, we were saying it on the watch along. The XG must be crazy. The XG at halftime was 2. We had, like, what? How many attempts did we have at halftime? Like 14 attempts at halftime. Bear in mind, Bruno Fernandes got sent off what 1 or 2 minutes before injury time.
Pathetic,
so that's
man.
like 42 minutes of just straight.
What was that stat?
Slamming,
what was that stat I was mentioning to you on stream? Where how many touches have you had inside the penalty box?
It was mental.
We only had 2.
We had like 200. We had like 260 or 70 something in the first half, bro. It was mental. It was absolutely insane.
Listen, I thought I'll let Toby obviously talk on Tottenham. You know, give them their. I think they deserve more praise. To be honest,
I want to praise Tottenham first. Then we talk about your
No, let him finish his
Okay,
game.
okay.
Then you
Okay, you can do that.
go on, Toby. Then we go on Spurs. Let's say
Yeah, go on.
I'm at the end of my tether, man. I'm broken, guys. I'm broken, man. I can't take this anymore. That's why yesterday I exploded, man, because I had Tottenham fans bantering me. I should never went down there, man.
You deserve it.
I was thinking. I
deserve it.
go on that side, but I decided to go down there for some reason. I don't know what it was. And I've just seen another battering, guys. It feels like it's just, you know what I mean? I'm just keep on seeing the same old horror movie, man. It's a horror movie. It's a continuous horror movie. Like, generally, guys, man, 25 times we have seen a 3 goals swing for against us. You know what the damning stat is here? I think Everton in the last 25 games have got more points than us. And they've not even won their first 4 games of the season. It was only just literally, you know, yesterday or the day before that they won their first game of the season. Everton. What's that? Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Everton have got 21 games.
21 points.
This is absolutely
United 19.
19. Since that Carabao Cup, I think we've lost more games. I think that's where the downfall started. The downfall was after that Carabao Cup.
Hey, you win the Carabao Cup, it brings mentality and all that. But sorry, that's another comment.
Yeah, please don't trigger me because but yeah, since that Carabao Cup, we have been shit, man. And last season, I opened up my TikTok yesterday because you get like on this day last year. I opened up my TikTok, and it was after the Brighton game when we lost after the Crystal Palace game when we lost 1-0. In that last season, when we started the first opening 7 games, we lost 4 games already. One of the worst starts of the Premier League history since 1963, I think. So these stats have been accumulating. But you know what it is? People were just still saying, you know what? Like, you know, we still believe in the manager. So it was like, cool. And you know what? I'm glad you're picking up on Ineos. Ineos is a big L. It is a massive L, man. And yesterday, I seen them, and they were all like that, you know, sad. Listen, mate, you've got time now to sack this manager, mate. Omar Barada's talking about maybe winning the Premier League by 2028. Listen, if you want to win it by 2028, you need to get going now, right now, mate. If you're talking about Premier Leagues here, but you're still hiring this manager, mate, it is nonsense talk. And yesterday, 11v11, 10v11, Tottenham could have had more and more and more. I'm putting my hands up there. I'm not one of these guys that will make excuses. They had chances. They even took the foot off the gas, I believe, for me, in that second half period. They got a bit, I don't know, it was a bit weird for me. But as soon as they turned it back up again, boom, they scored, man. So it was just a case of the players playing against themselves. But we have massive problems. I'm not going to personally blame the players, you know. I know I always do that a lot, you know. But not everyone can be bad. You name me one player that played well yesterday. Name me one. Maybe Onana, because he saved a couple of saves. Maybe. Yeah. When everyone is bad, you then have to look at the manager. The biggest indictment for me, yeah, and this is how crazy it is, yeah. Udogi's down on the floor, yeah. Normally, Arteta and Pep Guardiola, what do? They bring their players forward. They say, yo, let's have a chat. Let's talk about tactics. Nobody went up to the manager. Nobody. They all stood there just in their own little thoughts. And that's when I knew the game was done. Because I was like, fam, if you're not going to the manager to literally reshape, regather, you man ain't playing for him. You're not playing for him. So that was one of the biggest indictment. And Tottenham, for me, Ole's, it's embarrassing. Guys, I'm sick of hearing of Ole's. It's actually giving me PTSD. Every time I'm at Old Trafford, I'm hearing Mandem doing Ole's. And if it's Tottenham, yeah, doing Ole, it just, for me, it's nothing against Tottenham, but I'm just like, we hardly lose at home to Tottenham. Maybe twice I've seen we've lost at home at Tottenham. And yesterday, Ole's, man. And they could have had more. They should have had more. And we're just shit, man. We are literally 13th. Guys.
You're lucky. You're lucky that that Son was injured. You're lucky that we took our foot off the gas a little bit.
I don't think you took off the gas. I don't think you're very good. I think you panicked like, what the fuck we're doing 3-0 up as well. Like you lot have never been.
No, I don't think so.
No, we didn't panic. We didn't panic.
Not panic.
They came in with a plan. They came in arrogant, and fair play to Postecoglou, because they came in without really a senior DM. Like Bentancur, for me, looks like an advanced 8 because he likes to drive forward. They had Maddison and Kulusevski playing forward, bro. They could have left gaps, but you know what? Andrew Postecoglou said, "We're better than these lot. We know we're better than these lot." And they had a game plan. They suffocated us. We couldn't get out, bro. We couldn't get out.
What did I tell you before the game started? If everyone, I said everyone cusses and Postecoglou, oh, he's a high line. This is the perfect game for our tactic. Be aggressive. And I said it on Flex, said it to you. The only thing I'm worried about in this game, right? If we play to our true capacity, is the finishing. You finish your dinner. Because if we play to our true capacity, we're gonna get chances against Man United. It's a case of how many can you take? And we missed so many. So many chances yesterday. And they still got peppered. And
I'm telling you now, if Son was playing, that is a minimum another.
Actually, when Werner went through, that was
going in. Werner went through 3 times. Twice.
Yeah, 3. Yeah,
that's
before I get into my eulogizing the Spurs, I just wanted to play you this, by the way.
Hey, Saeed, you pussy. You thought you could run from me, blood? I told you, bruv. It may be sweat or it may be rain, but you will be running outside Old Trafford, you Somalian Prince Nassim Rikishi. What's man talking about, blood? Hold that. Free man like Morgan, fam. Free man like Jennifer. Free at last like Martin Luther King, you pussy. And you can tell that Somalian Mo Farah Nuruddin as well, blood. That he got cooked in a spliff. Man United. Hold that.
I put it on 1.5 speed for you, yeah? But I'm going to send it to you on WhatsApp directly. You just said that to me.
It's the same thing that Liverpool did when they went to Old Trafford as well. Liverpool could have won the game by 5, and they didn't kill the game. Well, when I say kill the game, I mean they didn't take Man United to the slaughter. Both your teams did exactly the same thing. Started pissing about. Liverpool were doing rondos. Tottenham were missing chances. Both your teams should have gone to Old Trafford this season and won 5-6-0.
Yeah, I'm annoyed. We didn't make it 6 or 7. But I thought it was a brilliant. Really, I thought it was a brilliant performance, especially when you counted us out.
Last year on United, and it's all about Spurs now. You're right. Saeed, the worst part, not the worst part. Well, actually, the worst part, because I think it's done now. I've got mixed emotions. Like, I'm happy that Man United are absolutely blammed, as Toby says. Finished, finito, ciao, ciao, kaput, khalas. Yeah, all of that. I think you're going to get rid of the manager now. And Rude is going to take over, because that scene, guys, do you remember when Ten Hag tried to talk to him? Rude was like, "No, man, I'm none of your business, people. I'm in my own lane here." That was so.
Which one was this one? Was that a clip?
There was a clip, and I said to Turkish, "Yo, look at Rude."
Send me that clip.
He didn't want nothing to do. I don't know. I'm not gonna find him. Man, sitting like, I'm gonna watch that shit again. Get out of here, right? But he's like, Rude was like ignoring him, like disassociating with him. Like that's your number 2 right there. And Ten Hag's looking at him for inspiration. Like, what are you saying, man? My right hand man.
What are you saying? You know that Pep meme when he's looking for Arteta and there's no one sitting there.
There's no one there. Rude was sitting there, but not there.
Mm.
Rude was sitting there, but not there. He was like, Rude's already thinking, I'm gonna make this change. I'm taking over. I'm gonna be wearing suit and tie, press conference. Here I come. Ruud van Nistelrooy is ready, and that is nasty. Nasty. Ten Hag, if he's got any pride, he should walk before he gets.
He won't walk. Bro, why would he walk when literally
how much money he makes?
Then he's 10 slag. He's
not walking.
Wow.
There's no way he's walking.
Bro, they were looking at his job, man. They were calling Tuchel and them, man.
The guy's a dickhead. How can you stay? Imagine they've gone to look for another guy and told you, hold on there. Let me see if we can find better than you. The guy held on. They came back and said, maybe not now. And he came into the season acting like Billy Big Bollocks.
Bro, imagine you're married and you're openly dating other girls and putting the pictures up on Instagram and everything. How are you doing that and you're still there?
What's it, 17 million today? They were saying sack him.
Do you know why? Because he's making 17 million.
Yeah.
It's a money thing.
Money talks. Money talks,
man.
Boy,
end of the day.
It's a money thing.
I'm not looking forward to
money talks. And on that note, before we do move on to Tottenham, Saeed, thank you very much, man, because KG paid up and it was because of you. He said that on United.
Okay, we smashed it. Okay, we don't fuck about. We don't fuck about. Yeah,
because I said to him, you know what I did? I said,
pay.
no, because what I said on the show, I don't know if you guys seen it yet.
I rewinded and saw it.
I said, if you are Ten Hag out, please raise your hand. That's all I said. And then he went, and then you know what? Yeah, I'm Ten Hag out.
Yeah,
so, you know what it is? I don't want him later on saying, I never said Ten Hag out. I never said that. You said that. So I said, raise your hand. So KG, I'm sorry, but it is what it is.
You can hold that as well.
It's what it is.
You can hold that as well.
We got him.
We got him, my bro.
You can hold that as well, man. You can hold that as well. Honestly.
Listen,
how about Spurs, brother Spurs, man?
Yeah, no, because Saeed was talking smoky before the game, telling us no son. He even tweeted our lineup saying, beat these lot, please, Man United. Like, you have to beat, as if to say that our lineup was some joke-ting lineup. Now, don't get me wrong. Listen, Spurs aren't the Harlem Globetrotters. We're not going to win the league this season, but we do have some good players. And we have a coach who can coach. He has his flaws that we've spoken about repeatedly on this show, but fundamentally, he can coach, right? Better than your manager. And I think he deserves a lot of credit for what he did to Man United yesterday, because it's easy to flog him. It's the truth. It's easy to flog him when we're not getting the results. And he was a manager who's under pressure. So for me, this is 4 straight wins now in all competitions for Ange, right? And if I look at our last 2 Premier League matches, we've played some scintillating football, and our press has actually been, it's been immaculate the last couple of games as well. So I think he deserves a lot of credit, but I think Kulusevski deserves credit as well. I thought he was fantastic yesterday. Man of the match for me. I thought Mickey van der Ven, quality. People questioning sometimes our defense because we concede goals, but I know what I'm watching most weeks, and I'm seeing this guy put in similar performances week in, week out. So I think he deserves massive credit as well. I thought James Maddison was really good yesterday. I got told he doesn't turn up in big games, but apparently, I guess Man United the way he is in a big game. Brennan Johnson, he was strong yesterday. He had a good performance.
I give him credit. I thought Udogie as well.
Dalot and Mazraoui, they had a bad day, bro. The entire defense had a bad day. Dominic Solanke, another one. I told Saeed before the game, he's going to stress out Lisandro Martinez just like he did last season to the other centre backs who played. He's going to stress your centre backs out. Saeed didn't want to. He didn't want to hear any of that. So I think we deserve massive credit, man. I think Man United fans will talk about the red card. Some will talk about the red card, but I don't want our performance to get swallowed up in the red card that I'm sure we'll talk on in a second, right? The performance, let's have it right, was fantastic from Spurs. Like Saeed said, we went there with a game plan. Like, we went there with a game plan. We went there with the belief that we could actually beat this team, hurt this team, and we've done it. People will say, oh no, Man United, they're not that good. Do it against a stronger team. Our record at Old Trafford is bad. We've come up against worse Man United teams and we've lost, right? Saeed said, to his point, our record at Old Trafford is not good. We've had better Spurs sides come up against worse Man United teams and we've lost. So I'm not letting anyone take this result away from me. This was a fantastic result for Tottenham on the day. This by no means means that, oh my God, we're going to win X, Y, Z. But it's a good result. In fact, it's a very good result in isolation. And I think the manager and the players, they deserve their credit. They do. The only player or the only person that deserves no credit from that performance is Timo Werner. Everyone else, Bentancur, fantastic. Kulusevski, fantastic. Maddison, good. Johnson, good. Solanke, good. Van de Ven, quality. Romero, good. Porro, good. Destiny, good. Destiny locked up Garnacho as well. Bro, they were all good. They were all good on the day, apart from one. So props to the boys, and I really hope that we can keep it up, man, because that result and a clean sheet as well. How can you let us come to your ground and get a clean sheet? Tottenham. How can you let us come to your ground and keep a clean sheet? Oh, and we've got this, I think I checked it right now as it stands. Leaky Spurs. I think we got the second best defensive record in the league as it stands. Joint second. So, yeah, just wanted to say that. Just wanted to say that.
Next. Who do you play next?
Brighton away.
Oh, we'll be there.
Yeah, we will be there.
We'll be there.
Who do you play next? Aston Villa. We'll be there as well.
No, Porto. Actually,
no, they play Porto. They play Porto.
We play Porto, man. We play Porto, man.
I genuinely, I was looking at, we were looking at in the watch along, we were already contemplating the next 4 or 5 fixtures for United. I don't know where your win comes from. Porto away.
They got Brentford at home. They could beat Brentford.
Villa, no. Brentford, possibly, but
Brentford.
Come on, man. Brentford have handled them over there as well, loads of times. Brentford have got a decent record against United in the last few years. To be honest with you, everyone's got a decent
Let me just take one game at a time, Grizz. Is that all right with you, man?
Yeah, I don't know why we're looking at Man United's fixtures like in blocks when they should be looking at each day.
Yeah.
Every time the sun rises, they should be looking at the day ahead. 24
Everything.
hours. It's not about match days anymore. It's about what does the day lie ahead.
Yeah.
You know, what are you doing in blocks for?
I'm trying to get over this picture, this loss, man. Let me just.
I don't know how long the sun's gonna keep rising for these people, man.
When Paul Konchesky was playing left back for Liverpool, did you look at the fixtures in force?
Facts.
No, you don't. You don't even want. You're not interested in the next fixture. Not interested.
I don't even think Liverpool fans were watching football because I never knew many Liverpool fans when I was growing up. But it is what it is.
He's still alive.
He's not dead yet.
I'm still alive, man.
He's still alive.
I'm still alive.
This what makes
You got a lot of similarities to Ten Hag there, man. Hang on, man.
Let's go, man.
This what makes him brother Saeed.
What'd you say, Grizz?
I said this what makes him brother Saeed.
Yeah.
Now you gotta just smile for the pain. That's what they say,
Of course,
right?
man. Of course, man.
That's it.
All right, listen, number one, 10.2K in the building. So hit the like button. That's massive, massive numbers as usual. Show some love to the video. We've already passed 1,000 likes. So let's hit, look, 10K. I can ask for 5,000 likes. I don't usually go overboard. That might be overboard, but tell me, show me if it's overboard. Try and get to 5,000 likes, people. All you got to do is scroll down, hit the like button. Whilst you're there, make sure you're subscribed. We're going to get into Super Chats 48 minutes in. But let's not forget about Manscaped as well, people, because the code is right there, TB620. You get 20% off anything on the website, and they deliver worldwide, so you can go use that code wherever you're at right now. Show them some love, they show us some love. Big up the love for the watch alongs because they're going crazy as well. And yeah,
before you start the super chats, Turkish.
Yeah,
what's the score side on Lisandro versus Romero right now?
I thought, yeah, I was waiting for that.
What's the score?
Give Romero for now.
Is it Howler? No. You make me admit Howlers. Is that another Howler, boys? Is that another Howler?
65 million.
It's not a Howler.
I don't think he's had worse. He's had a lot worse. Like he's had a lot worse. I don't know.
No, but it's not the fact that Romero's having his shine, so we're gonna give Romero his.
No, I just asked you what's the score right now because I know.
What is Lisandro Martinez? What are we doing here?
You're one up. You're one up, man.
One up.
You're
only one.
Yeah, you one up.
Romero is still 90 minutes away from getting sent off or doing some.
That's not the point.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't like this sent off.
We don't need to do a agenda. I'm not even doing that. I'm not even doing that.
Let's not do the sent off thing. That's lazy. Yeah, if you want to say he's not performed to the standard this season,
he's had moments. I don't really think. I think you're cashing in your checks a bit early still.
No. I don't care. It's not cashing in checks. Even a poor Romero is better than Lisandro.
Yeah, he's comparing him to Martinez, Matisse. We're not saying
that's I know, but I just don't feel like it's. I feel like wait until the end of the season. Wait until
why do I need to wait until the end of the season?
I don't think Lissandro is a terrible player
versus
now.
Romero at the best. Who's the best defender in your opinion?
Listen, I would prefer Romero because I don't want no 5'5" centre back. But I'm just saying, like, Lissandro is not trash now. Do you know what's so funny? If a new manager comes in, if a new man, hold on a second. If a new manager comes in, Lissandro Martinez is one of the first players I think they would be able to sort out. Whether it's moving him to left back and inverting him or playing him even in centre midfield. Lissandro Martinez is a good player. But this manager, I'm telling you,
can I ask you a question? What is it with you and putting these defenders into midfield? Like, what's wrong with you? Look at what you just said.
It's one of my favorite things. One of my favorite things. If you can't, if I see that you can't defend, if I see you struggle with defending, I put you in midfield.
So do you know what it is? He's invested in a tactics board, yeah. It's on the side there. I don't know if he's going to show the man, right?
Well, why don't you let Turkish finish the ad integration? And then maybe
he's playing about the tactics and all sorts. Man's a tactico now, bro. From nerd to tactico. Go on, Matisse. Go on.
It's the new way, man. It's the new way.
He's either a tactico or he's going after an acting career.
No, he's just crazy. He's just crazy.
Bro, he's an all-rounder, man, Matisse, man. Give Matisse his flowers, man. All-rounder, man.
No, he's crazy.
I like that. Something like that. But listen, before we get into super chats, like I said, like button, subscribe, and make sure you show some love to Manscaped people.
This episode of the Big Six is sponsored by Manscaped. Our longtime sponsors of the show are here on a new mission. And this time, the leaders in below-the-waist grooming are not talking balls, they're not talking face. They're here to put an end to sad showers with the new game-changing Scalp Buffer by Manscaped. What a feeling. Check the mama, less shampoo and more suds. Class is in session. No hair? No problem. The Scalp Buffer doubles up as a relaxing scalp massager. Perfect for those of you who support the second best team in North London. Relax and unwind, but take care of your scalp at the same time. The Scalp Buffer stimulates blood flow to your hair follicles. More blood flow equals healthier hair. The Scalp Buffer is your scalp's secret weapon. The silicone bristles keep your scalp healthy, make your shampoo go further, and gives you a soothing massage when your team is mudded. Click the link in the live chat or the description and use the code TB620 to get your 20% off. Every single order massively helps the channel. Love for the love. Back to the show, people.
Listen, you and Skull videoing each other showering. That's
I said you and Skull.
Just because you can't handle the ads, okay?
No, I told you, look. I don't know what goes on behind closed doors and that.
Hey, people,
don't let me pull up the LA living arrangements, please.
Do it then. Do it right now.
Who's doing ads like this? Who's doing ads like this?
Where you at, man?
TV 20% off. Listen, if you can grab something, go grab something. The Scalp Buffer is the latest thing they have.
The Scalp Buffer, yeah. It had me in the first half. I thought that's good because you get them ones that where they shave like that as well, when they like they shave your head. Because I was going on to it right now, the website. In fact, I'm getting that anyway because I need that shit. But
yeah, you need it.
What do you need it for?
Yeah, you're gonna need it soon as well.
Big up Skull for the ad. Matisse, quality as always. Manscaped been sponsoring us coming up for 2 years. So listen, as much as I big up Manscaped, big up the community because you must be supporting them if they've been supporting us for 2 years. So love for the love as always. Let me get to the super chats because we are 53 minutes in. Still 10. Early. For the people asking about Big Steve, that one's on me, people. He did say he was away for this game from last Thursday because obviously he's over in wherever Bratislava.
A man singing in pubs and stuff like he's trying to be.
Yeah, he's having
Bratislava's got talent.
We're gonna talk.
Highline for Life says, let's talk about old shattered Saturn. It should have been more goals. Lucky. And he says, Ten Hag, I hope he stays at the job. Every team is going to enjoy scoring against old shattered. OT, never much love when we go.
OT, I pray. Back one, please.
Saeed waiting in the car park like Jose Carrier Bag gave us a harder game. Ange Ball version 2, speak soon. Jazzy just says, dedicating wins to kids, hyperventilating. Quote, Maddison turns up in big games. Quote, Spurs till I die chance. Caressing a chicken on an egg wooden logo is bottom mid aware this wasn't the World Cup final.
I don't care about this guy.
Not today.
Honestly.
No, let me handle Jazzy Jeff today. Toby,
I
you
don't
don't
care
care
about
about
this
I said personal. This is personal now.
Yeah.
I don't care. Please
Please
keep sending money.
Please keep sending money.
Jazzy Jeff, man, legend.
T.
No,
Dot
not
says,
today. Not today.
Saeed's post-game fan cam was simply gold. Haven't seen anything as good since the Troops AFTV days. Classic.
Iconic. That fan cam will go down in the halls of
Quality,
fame.
bro.
Yeah.
My brother was swinging for man.
Bro.
Come outside.
Big swings as well. Big swings,
Come
bro.
outside.
Bro, he was absolutely bro.
Oh, bruv.
Woodsy says the only free-flowing thing in OT is the waterfall feature in the corner. Solanke and Kulusevski are pressing demons and brought on the kids away.
Look at the
picture.
Still on the X done, isn't it?
X killed them. Oh my
X
god.
killed them. Simone and Pumba for KG Flex is
Pumba is
absolutely crazy. Man. That is absolutely.
It's mad. It's mad.
It's mad. United fans should get used to being cooked since they support the Shaitan. Arsenal fan from India, big up your channel. Arsenal win the trophy, at least one. Moving forward, I'm gonna keep the chats on this subject before we move on to the other clubs. Angel or Angel, I guess, says, come on, Tobes. I remember what I said about Kulusevski, or remember what I said about Kulusevski. Guy was exceptional yesterday. As for United, the nerve of these guys talking about how easy it was going to be. Hold that, Saeed. Eric Ten Hag in.
Big up.
Mocktail Lab says, all this optimism in the summer to be worse than last year. Not even surprised how shite United are. Can we just move on to praising Palmer? Love, boys. We will real soon. Are we surprised, says AJ? These lot told us they have a better last 2 seasons than Arsenal. They said 10 Shag was cooking. Cooking what? They deserve this. Watching their fan base implode is just so much fun. It actually is, you know. I can't lie. I logged on Twitter earlier and I see the first tweet that popped up was Faz. Yeah, he was like, if Saeed goes to war, I'm going to war. I was just
smoking,
like,
bro. I'm telling you, Saeed collecting them, man. They're ready in war.
Saeed, the Martin Luther King of the Man United fan base.
I respect Martin Luther King, man.
Listen, you're worthy, brother. Keep hope alive. Everyone in the chat, keep hope alive. Brother Saeed, come on, keep hope alive.
Civil war, you know, so mad.
The amount of times I've seen Civil War in titles today on YouTube.
It's crazy,
like,
isn't it?
What's actually going to happen though? Like, are we actually going to get a fight? Is there going to be a podcast off?
Is there a link up? Is there a date? Like, what's when?
Is
it live? Is it PPV? Like, I want to know.
Diss tracks. Like,
listen, I've just said my piece in it, so let's see if we get a response. I don't know.
Suj says some fun facts. If Villa beat United, the winner of West Ham Ipswich will go above United. Also, Mbomo and Palmer have same goals as United.
Mad.
Bro, Palmer scored 4 in 1 half, man. That's the reality. We got 5 all season, so it's crazy.
Saeed showed no mercy after the North London derby. Karma ain't easy.
It ain't easy at all.
I keep telling you, man, humbler.
Listen, it is. That's the beauty of the show, though, isn't it? You know, one day you're down and next you're up.
Bottlers, isn't it?
Tobes ain't let that one go. He ain't never gonna let that one go.
Don't worry, man. I got this on the soundboard, so when I get that sorted, it's gonna come on the show. So
yeah, so play it. Then you can play it for yourself every week, yeah. Oh,
yeah. Emerson,
you can't even say shush.
Okay,
that's fun.
He's getting it ready. Bruno slipped on the baby oil in he holes in. Shahel says Highland is a disgrace. Ask what's this about? Asking.
Apparently Hoyland reached out to the United stand for like positive PR when he was down in the dumps last season. Apparently, I saw someone tweet about it today on Twitter. Is that true, Saeed?
Oh, is it?
Listen, Faz said what he said.
I'll swear. Cool.
I mean, all will be revealed, so let's
find
out.
All will be revealed. PSV says Saeed dressed ready to go rob a couple bottles of baby oil and take them to OT. MooTube says Arsenal. I'm sorry, Turkish. You're the real banter club. We were winning league titles while you were in your banter era. In our supposed banter era, you haven't won anything. What's us got to do with your banter era? In fact,
This is
even worse. Liverpool and Man City were dunking on you in your banter era, as well as our rivals here, Tottenham. They were dunking in OT twice. Crazy. What are you talking about? You're trying to cope. It's all right. Subscribe to MooTube. Richard says, "Glory hole United. Give this tenner straight to Tobes. I'm dying." Malachi says, "And at half time, lads, it's Salford City. Jokes aside, I'm happy our teenagers got minutes in the friendly. Manchester subtracted and multiplied by 0. That one's from Spadey. Genuine question from Stones. Who would you rather be through on goal 1-on-1 to score for your team, Werner or Gvardiol?"
Easily, Gvardiol.
Easily, bro. You see that finish?
Easily, Gvardiol.
Hey, what a finish.
Easily. Werner is crap, bro. He's crap. Nah, he done right.
Chelsea. We've got a few Chelsea ones. I'm going to save them ones there. Araf says, "Loving the show as always. Keep up the good work, my brothers. Please keep Lebanon and Palestine in your thoughts and prayers. Always, my
Facts.
Come on. You know what it is."
I mean,
Emerson says, "Nah, this is insane. Glory hole United, Diddy Trafford, theatre of wet dreams. Bruno slipping on baby oil, Squirtsy. These are dark times for Man United."
Sorry, Squirtsy is crazy.
This is crazy, man. I can't lie. What have you started, you lot, man? What is this?
this is mad, though. This is mad.
This Emerson, man. I don't know what you've been, you know what I'm saying? Like, your spare time with about chill, brother. Yeah, bro. Emerson, be wild.
BH1 says,
too much chili. He needs to get out, bro.
to make it worse, McSauce, who saved them countless times, is flourishing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my God. Gone and you're still dead. To be honest, Fred is
sometimes listen to me always. I said McTominay is the. Let me go and get some water.
Would you have him at Liverpool? Would you have him at Liverpool?
You're not us, bro. How many times
don't do that. Don't do that. You're hyping him up, but you don't want to be
the same, bro.
Bro, allow it. Don't hype him up then.
If you don't want to be your team, don't hype him up. Are we the same as Everton? Are we the same as West Bromwich Albion?
Saeed, they've got the Hungarian version.
That's you, man. There, you're Everton.
Listen to me. If you're hyping him up,
you're Everton.
Sign him, yes or no?
Let me go and get some water. You're Everton. Who are you? Everton.
Box of Orange says his name is now Derek Fisher Manu. That brother is nothing like Cody. Derek Fisher. So mad. Says Bruno's lost more games as captain than Keane did in his whole United career.
Scary,
that is crazy. Mark, how many of these United players will be used by the next manager? Worst of all, my Spurs wasted their food yesterday. Sonny Boy would have feasted.
Facts.
Tierno says I know he's not been amazing for United, but at least Harry Maguire always has the right attitude, and he's a good egg.
He would have been blended as well. He would have been blended as well.
I'm not gonna rise to it. Just
You're gonna trigger Saeed that.
Dwayne says, "I think I can safely predict United with Ten Hag is trending this season to finish with 13 W's, 6 draws, 19 L's, and 56 goals, 472 goals against, so 45 points and 13th place. If that happens to the T, then this part is gonna go viral. So big up you if it happens. If it does, then I don't know what.
I'll be surprised. I swear down.
Violins in the chat. Afghanistan, graveyard of empires. Man United, the graveyard for pro footballers. Foolish enough to sign for the club. Di Maria, Falcao, Alexis Sanchez. Steve Bruce thinks he'll do a better job. No, it's not bait, it's just facts. Varane says Scott and Ange took their foot off the gas, so Ten Hag remains at the wheel. Eras should continue, banter should continue, battering shall continue. Well, it's always looking mad, the fixtures. Suj says, since the Carabao Cup United win, they've played 58 games, they've lost 21 and drawn 9. 79 goals scored, 81 conceded. Mad, so that's 28 wins. This Saeed character is very smart. He'll be on 200k after 5 more emergency streams. Let's pray for Ten Hag to win a few more games. We need this. You know what I said yesterday, though? You need the build up again, though. I'm tired of ripping Ten Hag now. You need that new manager to come in. So it's Rude out in 7 months or 17 months or whoever is next. You want the kind of roller coaster. Right now, the the ride's it's parked up. It's in maintenance, and it's kind of boring now. So
nah, it's not boring. It's not boring.
It's not by it. I want someone else because it's not just a quick fix like that manager. So they're gonna think a new manager's gonna come in. They're gonna be like, this person's at the wheel or this person.
Yeah, we will do that. When that new manager comes in, I'm a new person.
No, I know, but it's not gonna change. That's the problem.
I'll believe.
We will be there.
Okay.
We will be there.
No problem.
Gary Neville was loud about how 2 keepers was not gonna work at Arsenal last season. Why is he silent now when they have 2 managers in the dugout? Big up Marco, big up the Big 6, still the best on YouTube by a mile. Just a question for Tobes. What constitutes a successful season for you in this phase 2 of the rebuild?
This season, 4th or 3rd, close the gap on the big boys, and I want to see Spurs in the last 8 of one of the 3 domestic and overseas cup competitions that we're in. That would be a successful season for me. Well, ultimately, success was winning silverware. I would love to see a trophy, but I'm just trying to be realistic, like what we should be aiming for. So
KM says Saeed deserves a flogging for predicting United above Liverpool this season. Hated or adored, you're definitely ignored by the top half of the table. Daniel, centre back of the season last season on FC 24, FC 25. We're coming back real soon, people. When I mean real soon, I mean this week. So make sure you subscribe, notification bell on. That's all I'm going to say. But Daniel says this is painful. I was one of those. This is painful. I was one of those fans that wanted Ten Hag to have another season. We have not seen enough progression. Curtains are on the wall. Yeah, another season's mad, Daniel. I might need to take a number and place you on the betting category with KG because that sounds like easy money, my bro. Johnny says, man said I didn't know any Liverpool fans growing up. Probably not many in Manchester, no, mate. Tobes, remember, quote, bottlers, innit? Love for the love to all and happy Independence Day to my Niger bro, tapping Tobes.
Oh, Independence Day, man. Yeah, big up Toby, man. And all the Nigerian people in the family, in the community.
Quentin Ten Hag Tino pulling.
It's actually tomorrow, by the way, but yeah, thank you anyway.
Oh, 45 minutes. It's around the same time. Putting fictional narratives with their Reservoir Dogs, publishing Kill B volumes, Rashford B, Bruno not meant to be. Saeed brain expansion moment.
What did he say there?
Don't ask me to explain that. I got the first bit and then it just started.
Yeah, I don't know what he said there. Big up.
I can't unsee it.
Like the film Pulp Fiction. You know where you have to watch Pulp Fiction 6-7 times. You have to read that 6-7 times.
Yeah, to get it. I can't unsee it. I tune into this show for ball knowledge and banter, and I'm having to see the Dundalk College Millhouse showering himself.
YouTube's got very soft. When I used to watch YouTube when I was younger, 10 years ago, people were doing all sorts of things, riding horses, saxophone guy, KSI, gold. Bro, all I did was take a shower and you man are confused. Relax. You go to the gym every day, you see tits every day, man. Stop whiling.
What if they're virgins like you?
What gym is that?
What do you mean they see tits every day? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
You talk too much, man. You're gonna get us in trouble, man.
It's an X-rated gym, you know. That's crazy.
So you need to stop pulling him up on shit like that, man. Stop it.
He went mad. He absolutely went mad. Hey, last super chat on actually wait, there's one more after this on Tottenham United stuff. Tafadzwa says the beauty of this is I get to see your legends suffering. Roy Keane, Gary Neville, Rio Ferdinand, and your fans. Please hold this dearly. United for the pain you caused me. Hold it.
Bro, like Rio is the big like. Did you call out Rio as well? Do you want to fight him as well? So can you not for me when you fight Rio as well? I'm coming with you.
You're not gonna rush him. It's mad.
Yeah. He needs rushing. Rio chats the utmost shit, bro. I know Rio watches this program. Rio, you chat the utmost shit. And if you want to challenge it, come on the Big Six, bro. I'm challenging. Talk, please. We need to hear your real views because they're not your real views, Rio. Like, because you was a cultured centre back who know how to play football, but you don't know football though.
What has he said?
When you talk,
I've missed.
He just like
he says a lot though, man. He says a lot.
He says a lot without saying a lot,
bro. He says so much without saying anything. Bro, come on, man. You're such a classy defender, but you talk so much trash when it comes to football, bro. Come on, a Big Six, man.
He prefers the banter side of it and stuff rather than the being.
Exactly. That don't suit him. The banter side, though, man. It don't suit him, man. It don't suit him.
No,
serious defender, you know, and like pure
Very
waffler.
serious.
Leave the waffling to us, Rio, man. Leave the waffling to us.
Hey, Burke says, I don't know if I don't know what that. Yeah, Toby, a successful season is winning Europa. Tottenham should be winning that this season, and they have a really good chance.
Boy, I want silverware. I actually agree with him. A really, as I said, truly successful season is silverware.
Are you trying to get League Cup? Where you got in the League Cup?
We got Man City in the League Cup at home. We
Okay,
got Man City in the League Cup.
Said he's not asked about it, though, innit? He said
he's right. The Europa League, we should be looking to win that, bro. Like on Thursday, I want to see a strong team. Like that'll be fantastic for us if we can get a European trophy under our belt.
Are you going to Europa?
Under this regime.
Whoa. Slow down.
League,
let's qualify from the group and then get.
What's slow? Why? Wait.
You should take each. No. You should take each knockout as you go because I've remembered defeats to Dinamo Zagreb's and whatnot. You should just relax.
That was in the knockout. So what are you talking about?
I know, but you're saying win. You should get to the knockouts first. Let's respect.
No, I'm saying we should go out to try and win it. Yeah, of course we should. Why shouldn't we? There are no. You don't get teams from Champions League dropping down.
I know.
Right, we're one of the strongest teams in it. Why can't we go out and try and win it?
You got Timo Werner up front. You don't want to know what he's got for you, brother.
He's
crunch time on an aggregate. You 1-1. You need him to score.
He's hopefully not going to play. But I don't get your point. This is what I don't get about you. No.
I know you need to win. I'm just saying, you should take it in stages because what you guys now. So just take time, man.
Take time with what? He said that a successful season would be winning the trophy. I said I agree. We should be trying to win it. What do you mean?
You're saying win the Europa League. Like that's really difficult. You've seen Man United get spun in that. For me, Carabao Cup. That's
take it easy, man. That's what it means.
But the Europa League is over the full season. The Carabao Cup, if we were to win it, it ends in January, February, right? I'm saying try and assault the Europa League. What's wrong with that?
Do you think your squad can handle multiple competitions? Because you're saying play your strongest team in Europa, then play your strongest team in Prem.
If it comes down to it, and we're in the Europa League semis, and the difference is, you finish 5th or you finish 6th, go all out for the Europa League. I don't give a shit. Go all out for the Europa League. I want silverware at the club.
Yeah.
Come on. Listen, there's a few more super chats there that kind of leads us on to the next segment, but let me start with just this one and save the rest. This one came in earlier from Jay, and he says Cole Palmer is the best player in the league right now and the best 10 in Europe. I don't say it to get it answered right now, but I say it because we'll move on to Chelsea next. Because obviously there's a couple 4-2s in there to talk about. But I think 4 goals for Palmer in one half, and the team being Brighton, they played very good win, healthy, and it's not often we hear a positive side of Matisse recently. And to be honest, he's quite optimistic about things at Chelsea all of a sudden. So big up Chelsea.
I predicted 4th, and that's still the goal. 4th. It's not gone up. It's not gone down. Like
no, but I mean, you believe it more now. Like I mean, it's
listen. There's tough games coming up, but I'm just living in the moment. Saeed would say previously, I'm just making sure I enjoy my wins because I ain't gonna think about Liverpool away right now. Why would I? I need to enjoy this win. Every single 3 points right now is cherished, it's appreciated, and it's gonna be enjoyed because last couple of years we ain't really gone on any runs. So yeah, man, I'm just making sure that I enjoy my wins because they're not guaranteed. Palmer was unbelievable. I agree with that statement. I think he is the best player in the Premier League right now. I don't really see any reason why anyone would disagree. He's got 1 more GA since the start of last season. Haaland in 2nd, and we all know he's a better footballer and a better playmaker, and he's scoring a lot of goals and he's assisting a lot of goals, and he could have assisted 3 times over the weekend if we didn't miss our chances.
You can argue probably.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can go down that route as well. Yeah, but yeah, listen, this guy is ridiculous, man. It's becoming a little bit freakish. His performances, the way that he's able to score that free kick, didn't know he had that in him. that's another hopefully extra attribute that he's going to bring to the table, because we do need people to start bagging in set pieces. And yes, just his overall all-round game, man. It's just a class act. He just doesn't seem to feel any pressure. His finish at the near post on the left was lovely to see as well. He's just got a variety now. He's scoring goals off the left, scoring goals off the right. And just proving once again that this is still his team. I know we've had Madueke's hat-trick, we've had Sancho come in, we've had Jackson get some goals, but this is still very much his attack, still very much his team. And I don't need to see really him do the full season. I'm pretty much ready to say he's world class. I know I'm going in a bit early because really my rule is second full season. But after watching him in the Euros final in the flesh, coming off the bench, scoring for England, seeing him for Chelsea now, he's already started ridiculously with the stats. Last season was ridiculous. I just don't really see. I don't know. Turkish is smiling, but
world class.
Listen,
Yeah,
because if this was a player, that felt pressure, or that technically wasn't ticking all the boxes, or needed a check with his ego, or wasn't, producing on the right wing last season, now producing in the 10. I'm sorry, produced in the false 9 when he was called upon last season, has produced on the left even prior to the move. The guy is just a top footballer. He's just a top footballer. There's not really much he can't do that anyone can really point out and say there's a massive hole in his game. So for me, I'm going in early. Maybe it's an advancement, but I don't really care. I'll be honest. It's the same thing I did with Elise. I said last season Elise was cold. I said that last season Elise is one of the top wingers in this league. He's right up there with Saka. People are frowning at me. They're like, "Oh, what are you saying? You can't bench him in the same breath as Saka." Now he's at Bayern Munich shelling out. He's going to put up stupid numbers this season, and he's going to be in the latter stages of the Champions League, proving why he's a top player. And he's going to be in that France team as he should have been for the Euros as well. So, me, I like my wingers and I like my 10s. And this brother, yeah, man, top.
He's cold. Nah. He's definitely an elite talent, but I think you are going.
I'm going early.
Extremely early. I don't because I feel like you're not really practicing what you preach. Because
I just said that.
Yeah, but then doesn't that make you a hypocrite?
Brother, you have done so much fraudulency with your attackers and your
I'm just asking you a question.
with your Richarlisons and your Dohertys and your Madisons geniuses. You are not going to tell me now that I am.
Are you being
the
a
amount of
yes or no?
scrubs? The amount of
you being a hypocrite? Yes or no? I'm just asking you to back your own words.
I just said.
Why are you rattled?
I just said in that statement, I'm literally going against what I say. I say 2 seasons.
You are being a hypocrite.
I literally just said that, but I don't care.
Why
you don't understand.
Why are you bringing up what I said?
Because you just need to understand. You're also a fraud.
Oh, so you're admitting that you're
also a hypocrite.
You're admitting that you're a fraud. You're saying you're
but
also,
the difference is
that you're a fraud.
I'm doing it with a top player. I already know.
No. But you just said you're also a fraud. So you're admitting.
So you disagree with me. So are you saying he's not a top player? What are you saying?
No, he is a top player. I just don't think he's world class yet.
Okay, that's fine. I'll go in early. You go in late. That's no problem.
I think he is a top player. He's cold. He's an elite talent, but he needs time.
Yeah, I mean, if he does what he's done the last 13 months for the next, 24 months, I think he's pretty solid in that world class category. So I kind of get why Matisse has jumped early on it, but it's very early, my bro. Because don't forget, I've heard things that you got to do in Champions League, and you've got to do it 3 years in a row. And so if you are
played Champions League for City before, but I get you.
If you are changing your standards for the
banged one in against Anderlecht for Manscaped.
In the Super Cup and that. Is what you're gonna say.
Bro, this guy.
So, can I ask a question then?
Would you start him in the 10 over Foden for England? Yes, you would.
I actually would,
Even now, people are starting to say he's more creative than Foden.
I said this in the summer. I got pelters.
You did say that, Toby.
We're in big conversation. And Foden was world class last season. We're in big
conversation.
I'm
for Foden here. Foden has been doing it for 2 seasons consecutively, raising the bar to another level where KDB is out, certain other players out, and Foden has stood up and be counted and won Champions League and Premier Leagues. Let's not go overboard suddenly with the Palmer over Foden. Palmer, potentially the ceiling is higher with Palmer, potentially. But Cole Palmer right now is on fire. No one can deny it.
Yeah, but no
let's-
one's saying he's a better player than
let's not do the comparison thing always. We always,
Yeah,
as
but no one.
fans,
I don't think anyone said he's a better player. We're talking about England in the England setup.
England setup.
He's
No, I
better
think
suited
he's
to play the
going
10.
No, I think
Or
Matisse-
Matisse, you say he's better than
Yeah, I said in the 10 he's the better move now.
Yeah.
for England. Yeah,
You know what? Though,
he's a playmaker.
Foden is so good. So good.
The thing is,
Yeah,
you
he
have
is.
to compare them, though, Grizz.
Palmer's so good,
playmaker.
so good.
Now, Palmer's magnificent right now.
To do this in a team that's been underperforming last season as well, like you're not doing it in a top team with top Pep. You're talking about Pochettino last season, a team that was a mess, and you're still performing. And then this season, you're just following it up again. I'll be honest, I'm ready.
This season, he's doing a lot. Right now,
That pass. I mean, I was about to say it's probably the best.
we used this argument for Saka. We've used this argument for others like
I think
That's the question then.
there'll
Because
be tests to come for Foden. I mean, for Palmer. There's more tests to come, personally. But he's on the. Don't get me wrong. He's on that trajectory. What he's doing is mad. Like I'm confident in saying, based off the talent I'm seeing, I have no doubts he will be a world-class player, right?
Yeah.
If it continues the way he's going, but I still think he needs to continue. Like there's more tests to come.
That's fair.
There's more adversity to come because for other players, they've had to go through more adversity.
That's
They've
fair.
had to go through more adversity.
no, but so let me ask a question quick to Turkish then. So are you putting yourself out there for Saka world class then?
No, I mean, I haven't said any of them are world class. Foden, Saka, like my whole team, even with last season, I said Saliba was probably world class. Declan Rice close in that category. I'd say Saka, you could argue, is close in that category as well. But that's about it. That's why it's early for Palmer for me.
But you know what it is with Palmer, man? Bro, this guy is just too good, man. The way he drops in these little pockets, like the way his effective games for Chelsea is absolutely ridiculous, bro. Like literally, he could be in a 10 role, he could be on the right, he could be on the left, he could be towards Jackson. He is just too good for me. And that, for me, that partnership between him and Jackson, I don't think it's getting spoken about enough. I know the stats will everything show it, but honestly, their relationship is unbelievable, man. Did you see that pass? Did you see that pass?
I agree with you.
Oh, that pass was.
I agree with everything.
ridiculous.
I agree with everything you've said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, the way he's picking up those spaces in the holes and half spaces, and the way he turns and his vision and his touch, he's playing with arrogance. He's playing with confidence.
Swagger, man.
But and Chelsea have been under the radar, and Chelsea, no, everyone's been taking their eye off Chelsea, like whatever. Chelsea's a mess, this and that. But now Chelsea are in the spotlight. Palmer's in the spotlight. There will be coaches out there that have plans, and if he comes through and still shines, then there's no one can deny that this kid is going to the top. But let's give it time now, because now Chelsea are in the spotlight. Now coaches and other players say, Palmer, danger man. Okay. And let's see. And that's not a class. That's not. It's a challenge. It's like it's a football. That's how football works, right? People?
Listen, if I was one of you five, I would say exactly. If I was one of you four, I'd say exactly the same thing. But he scored 4 goals, and I'm on dopamine.
You fly.
I'm on dopamine. The guy's literally changed my life. I'm on dopamine.
Yeah, you fly.
He's cold, to be fair. He's very cold. I fully agree with you.
We ain't had a player like this.
Teams cater to you differently when they know, oh shit, your watch is actually real.
Yeah, you fly, bro. You fly.
100%.
Well, this super chat's kind of on what we was talking about. KSA said Saka, Foden, Rashford, Jude. They're nowhere near the level of Cole Palmer. He is world class. He is just, quote, wow. The first season carried us, and now hold that City and Big Five rivals. Tell me, Turkish, Saeed and Grizz, tell you what. Yeah. You tell me what drugs you're on. That's what you
He is better than Jude for me.
That's the thing though with fan bases, man. And this is
yeah. I mean, Palmer. I mean, this, like I said, if Palmer does what he done the last 12 months, but even the next 12 months, he could clear a lot.
I don't know why Rashford's in that list. I can't lie, man. That's.
Oh yeah, I just clocked Rashford.
Crazy,
yeah, definitely this guy.
Rashford's in that list, man.
How did Rashford sneak in there?
Yeah, I don't know, man. But fair play.
Nah, man, come on. Can we?
No, man.
What's the polar bear doing in the middle?
This is
Rashford. Man. I'm honest, man. You should be in that list, man.
This is Rashford's fault, man.
Rashi B, man.
What's the polar bear doing in the middle of Africa, bro? What's going on there?
I swear, what's a polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas?
Yeah,
man. Man, Rashford has rubbed himself out, bro. That's crazy, man.
Nah, you know what I miss here that day when he when he did that thing to Mbappe, you know, just man.
That time made me sick. You know,
that time was when Rashford was like, "Yo, okay, say no more." But,
wow, that was crazy. That was what a time to be alive.
And Mbappe has astronomically cleared him, bro. Cleared him.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Jay says Big Steve knows how much City would have loved to have Palmer on Saturday. He's City's biggest fumble ever.
Oh yeah.
Well, did you see the interview? By the way, did you see the interview? He wanted to go on loan, and the City said no, and they said no, either sell or you stay. And he goes, okay, then Chelsea came.
Bye.
So imagine that, bro. One loan. Man City just went on loan in the first team. It's mad.
We've been literally crying over Kevin De Bruyne for a decade. So we needed to get our get back.
Yeah, you need something back your way.
You say I'm trying to think because who's left?
You didn't mention Salah.
Sancho.
Salah, I don't regret because I don't think he would have been the same player at Chelsea. I'll be honest. I think what happened in between Chelsea and Liverpool.
He went to Roma as well.
Yeah, he went Fiorentina and Roma, and then once Klopp got him, and it was different game.
Yeah. By the way, big up to Huey. Listen, we miss you, bro, but there's a video of you online.
Fuck.
That clip. I don't know if you see
Huey. So many Chelsea outlets just.
But the problem is with that clip is gonna go around for the next 10 years. Because if he becomes a Premier League legend, bro. You'd be there all day with that.
Bro, he's gassing up Mateus Nunes for fuck's sake, bro.
Yeah, it made the clip even worse. Yeah, it makes the clip
against Carabao Cup time. Was that Carabao Cup time?
That clip is
What did he say in it? He said we paid.
He said we paid. He said we got. He said Todd Boehly, that cowboy, has paid 45 million for Cole Palmer, and he's basically funded the Matías Nunes deal. We've paid 2 million for Matías Nunes. 2 million.
He said,
and you know what? When you go to Chelsea, those fans are going to eat you alive. They're not going to give you a chance, right? Terrible club to go through for a young player. Never recommend.
Matías Nunes.
But he has taken it back since. He has.
He has. I keep trying to tell everybody on Twitter, like, yo, stop.
He said to me, why are you tagging me? I said, bro, I'm just telling you, yo, what's going on here, man? So you know when they edit it, I'm like, yo, I didn't feel like this at the time. When they edit it, it's crazy.
Jordan's bad for that in that clip because he said something that just egged him on and then just
no
took
way
it to another level.
He
said something in that clip and just pushed it to another level. It's just like, shit.
That's crazy, man.
Big up Jimmy. He says, love Saka, but Palmer for 14 months is a level above. Saka 31 goals and assists versus Palmer's 43 goals and assists plus the eye test. He does everything better.
Is this going to be this season's okay? Foden versus Saka.
I like Saka, so I'm not even going to get in.
This season, Saka versus
I'll ride out.
Okay, we will keep an eye. We will keep an eye.
Don't sit on the fence with this one.
I'm not sitting on the fence. I'm just saying, like, I agree with Grizz. I actually don't like these things. But when it comes to Palmer right now, I'll be honest. I'm riding out over anyone right now.
So what does riding out mean?
I'm outside, bro. I'm active. I'm like, Saeed,
no.
But come to the stadium. Come to the car park.
He's just called him world class,
man.
Like, I just called him world class. You don't need to ask me
I'm talking
questions.
about the Saka comparison. So you believe he's better than Saka?
Bro, I believe he'll be a better player than Saka, 100%. I believe he's a better player right now. He's more well-rounded than Saka right now. I'm ready.
So he's better than Saka.
You're just saying, man. Yeah, he's better than Saka. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Love Saka though. Love Saka though.
No, I wanted him to take because he kept tiptoeing around it.
No. I think I've made myself clear.
Now you have. Yeah, you didn't.
Saka who? Tell him, Matisse. Saka who?
Hamza says, as a Chelsea fan, I think I really do regret getting rid of Havertz and Mount for Palmer. Every time Palmer scores, I just miss them.
This vicious roundabout now, innit? Everyone's doing this roundabout now.
Does anyone have a regret signing where they regret any of your clubs, like regret like selling a player?
Selling?
Like selling a player, you regret like a signing that you sold to a rival or just in general.
Yeah, you know with Arsenal what it is already, but
yeah. Liverpool any? Oh, you shit then. Toby?
No, I'll give you a serious answer. Saeed. I'll give you a serious answer. Nicholas Anelka, when we had him on loan and we didn't buy him, we bought El Hadj Diouf instead. Nicholas Anelka wanted to come to Liverpool and Gerard Houllier didn't for whatever reason, and we would have won the league. We finished second. We needed Anelka to come and join, and we bought El Hadj Diouf. The rest is history. Because for me, and I've said this openly before, for me, Nicholas Anelka is the most talented player that didn't achieve what he should have. I've never seen a talent like Nicholas Anelka.
That's fair. That's fair. Jimmy says his goals and assists shits on Foden and Saka's. He has that Bale, Suarez, Hazard, De Bruyne. You shouldn't have sent this second super chat in, man. I'll be honest with you, because you're losing it.
Those names are mad. He's definitely got X Factor, but those names are mad. Those names
This is
are
what
mad.
fan bases do. See what I'm saying? This is why I'm just relaxing.
Listen, you said Saboz's like the next Gerrard. You hush, yeah. You don't even
Yo,
even,
that's
don't
what
even
I'm
get
saying,
involved.
man.
Yo,
Don't
you know
even
what?
get involved
I
right
actually,
now, bro.
I actually
You'll
want to
cook.
speak about him when we talk on Liverpool. I want to speak about him.
Thank you,
We
please,
will-
Toby, please. Please.
I want to speak about him.
Every week that this will
Don't
be a
talk about other
supposal.
fan bases. Saboz's like the Hungarian Gerrard. Will live.
Can you not get out of your seats, man? It's not even a
Yeah,
little
man.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I want to sit
man.
down.
No, I actually want to speak
Yeah.
about him. I think he's
But
going
you're not
to
doing
win.
it as
Two
well.
goals conceded, then you're jumping out your seat still.
We don't
Relax.
give a
We're
shit.
ready, we're ready, man.
We don't give a shit if you're top of the league.
Come on, man.
Look at you, pack of hyenas.
See you in a couple of weeks, man.
Shame on you all.
On this though,
Have you seen the Premier League table?
We don't care. We don't care, Grizz.
on this though,
We don't care.
On this though, I saw a very nasty tweet, and you know me, I've got a bit of an agenda against Hazard, but I'd like to think that I recognize his talent. Yeah, I saw a nasty tweet from one of your fans saying, questioning whether Cole Palmer could be better. Like he basically said that Cole Palmer, what he's doing now is better than what Hazard was giving.
Okay,
Chelsea.
now we
And
need to now we need to chill.
I said, yo, this is mad.
Yeah. Fuck.
This is
Sorry.
this
let me
is
get
mad.
my guys back in line. All right.
How old is he? How old is Palmer?
22. 22.
What was
But
Hazard doing?
Hazard was doing it young, 19, shelling
Little,
out,
innit?
shelling out league on. Yeah. Like let's.
Little though.
Yeah, Lil. Yeah, Lil. He
How
won.
old is he when he
I
came
think
to
Lil
Chelsea?
won the league. So
Yeah.
How old was he when he came
So-
to Chelsea?
He was young.
21, probably. Yeah.
Hazard, yeah.
Yeah, he's young, bro.
21 when he
he's
came to
young.
Chelsea. Big
Yeah,
up.
he's young. Yeah, he's young. Longevity in that.
We got the OG Robert says, Matisse, welcome to the positivity side of the Chelsea.
This guy just have to come ruin it, man. Fuck.
Took longer than expected, but you have arrived.
Robert.
This guy just had to come and ruin it, bro.
Big up,
You're
Robert.
ruining it. You're ruining it.
Design says, do you think Chelsea's
Fucking 30 million Dewsbury Hall didn't even make the bench on the weekend. Fucking hell.
ownership with Sel Palmer? Would he want to leave for a champ? I mean, Palmer's young, so he's got a few years. But yeah, they're going to have to make Champions League to keep quality players in general. Would Chelsea's ownership sell him? I don't know. That's Matisse. I mean, you know them more than anyone, but I doubt he's with a contract like that.
No, they just extended his contract, to be fair to them. That was one of my big, like, asterisks. You know, would they do that if a bid come in? Obviously, we won't know until a bid comes in. But after they just gave him a new contract, I'm going to just lean on the side of they know that the fan base would implode if they even tried it. So, yeah.
Big up Mikel. Let's be honest, he says Foden is a system player, hence struggling in the Euros. Palmer has been kicked down a lot more this season, but I need to see more against low block teams. Palmer as elite. Hashtag up the Chelsea. Listen, that free kick and that pass alone from that game was elite, let alone the other 3 goals. That near post finish was cold as well.
Near post finish was immense, bro.
The free kick and the pass, those 2 things, I mean, yeah.
His left foot is insane, bro. Like it's so automatic. It's mental.
He's one of those guys. He's one of those
Absolutely
natural. He's one of those natural born footballers.
Yeah,
You know?
the feints and the touch on the
Yeah,
ball.
everything comes natural to him.
Very cold. Very, very cold. Man City, they're always sitting on gold mines, bro. Their academy just, bro.
Oscar
It's
Bob.
lit. It's lit.
Oscar Bob is loading as well. I don't want people to forget him, like you said. Oscar Bob is loading. Bro. Oscar
Yeah.
Bob.
Oscar
he's
Bob.
injured,
The
isn't he?
other
Still
brother,
coming
is
back.
it McAtee?
Yeah,
He's all right. He's steady,
And
Eddie.
then yo, did we see Liam Delap?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Ipswich, yeah.
These people they got some serious.
Twist up Carlos.
I've got a couple more on Chelsea after this, and then we move. Massum says Bob was Palmer's replacement, has a higher ceiling. City coaches him higher than Palmer. City coaches rate him higher than Palmer. Shame he's broken his leg. Hopefully he comes back stronger. And Raji says, if Chelsea and Liverpool keep up their form for a while longer, building momentum, could we see one of those multi-team title races this season? Still very early to talk title race, so I'm not going to delve into this too much, Raji, but you're always here anyway watching the show. So once it's time to really get into title race talk, which I'd say game week 19 is a good goods, you know, halfway through the season.
When I put my Wild West hat on, then you know it's going down. Until then,
something like that. Jonah said it's not really mad at all. At 21, Hazard wasn't inevitable in the Prem the same way Palmer's been. GA every game. Palmer's been player of the year, good since his debut. So that's a wild one as well.
Very wild.
Inevitable.
Very wild, even for me. That's mad.
People needs to just we move. Big up the community. Hit the like button because there's still 10k in the building. I don't think we've come close to 5k likes, but we can still do it. I think we're close to 3k. Let me just double check quickly. Yeah, close to 3k. Let's make it 3k and then move to 5k, people. And let's move on to the next subject. The next subject, what we got? Why did you not want to talk about Liverpool?
Yeah.
Well, what
because Saboza, isn't it? He's not really doing his thing, and we said a lot of things about him. Missed the open net.
Yeah, well, is this really a conversation? Are you like trying to fuck with me or something?
No,
but
72 million, bro.
Are you? We're talking about. Hold on. Before you start getting mad, and I will let you all go mad because you're mad dogs, and I'm going to let you loose, right? But are you really going to speak about my club and start off with Szoboszlai, one player that's badly out of form, playing shit amongst the leaders at the top of the table when I don't think any of you had them where we are right now. He was expecting a fall off, all of this blah slot machine, blah 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 blah. And you want to start off the Liverpool segment? You think I'm a dickhead?
I got you third.
No, you can say what you want to say, but we're gonna still speak about Szoboszlai. Yeah. So we can talk about
you might as well speak on a Szoboszlai first because I ain't ending on a negative.
No, but let's start on a positive. You're top of the league.
I want to start on a negative and get the negative out of the way.
No. It's not even negative. It's just let's actually have a conversation because this guy was signed for 70 million.
Yeah, but he's doing the job. So on the ball, he's disgusting at the moment. Off the ball, he's insane. He's making teams. He's making it very hard.
Here we go. Let's praise the 70 player.
You can be disgusting on the ball for 70 million, and we don't analyze.
Exactly.
You're meant to be a football man.
I said on the ball.
You said you're a football man, and we just brush past it because he's great off the ball. This is why you love McTominay's. I've realized now. This is
exactly.
Crazy.
This is where it comes from.
This is crazy. Your taste in midfielders is nasty stuff. Did you enjoy Iniesta and Xavi when they were falling out? No, because you're a football man. You've watched football for years and years and years. You've watched Iniesta's, Xavi's, Zidane's. You name them, you've seen them, and then you don't even care about the technical side of the midfield game. You just want to just praise the run, huff. Like if you wanted a runner and a huffer and a puffer, could you not have signed someone cheaper than 70 million to do that,
bro?
Can players for 20 million do they not have lungs? No.
How much did McTominay go to Napoli for?
It wasn't.
Why you sign him?
25 million.
Yeah, so they could have spent 25 million to get someone who just runs.
We're rounding up, you know, spare change in the Revolut thing. That's what we're rounding up. 70
he gassed up Keita, man, so it makes sense, isn't it? You gassed up Keita.
Anyway, so yeah, man.
No, we're not done yet, bro. We'll tell you when we're done.
And you know what it is?
We'll tell you when you're done, brother.
Where's my fucking hammer, man?
This is the classic. Where's my classic example of what I said? This is the.
Relax.
Oh, but remember last season you talked about
where's my hammer?
Table analysis. Yes. You want to do it's table analysis.
Liverpool section.
Can I position in table analysis?
You know what this? This is, as I said, this is basically when the results are going well for a team, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They spend 70 million euros on a guy, and he can play shit for months, bro.
Yeah.
He can play
Facts.
shit for months, and no one says, oh, he's been a flop this season. There's no talk of that. There's no talk of that.
But the first player on anyone's team sheet.
This happened with Nunes last season. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah,
he said doing really well.
You can't talk about him because they're winning.
Nunes, we don't need to talk about him because we're doing really well. Then they started sending him bare hate to the point where the man had to delete all of his Instagram photos. Man's only representing Uruguay, doesn't even know what Scouts is. Yeah, and they're falling off in the tower race.
And Salah stopped padding them. That's mad.
The one thing that you know, the funny thing is, guys, you're letting yourselves down here. There's over 10k in the building, and they're seeing that this is forced from you lot.
It's not forced.
How is it forced, though, man?
It's not forced.
It's the Liverpool segment.
As Dominic Solanke,
it's the Liverpool segment.
Played well. GRIZZ.
This is the Liverpool segment. We are top of the table right now. It's my turn to speak. Domantas Szoboszlai, I agree with everything that you've said, but I'm not dwelling on the negatives right now. because there's way too many positives to talk about Liverpool right now, and I don't want to waste my time on the negatives. But I will agree, Dominic Szoboszlai on the ball is mad at the moment. He's a very weird player right now because, as I said, off the ball and the position he's being asked to play is, again, by the way, is a total new role that Slot has made for him now. He's playing as a off the striker, basically, yeah, and he's been asked to do. He's the first pressing. He's the press trigger, and his work rate and all of that is mad. No problem. 60 million for a running man, no problem. Say what you want. I agree. That's not right. He needs to improve on the ball, and his output needs to improve. 100%. I'm not hiding away from the fact that that needs to improve. But what we need to speak upon is two things. One, I need to eat humble pie. Football's a humbler. And I need to apologize to my captain, my skipper, my centre back. You guys
remember what you said about him. I didn't say anything. It was these two. I didn't say anything.
I'm here. I'm not ducking. I'm here. I'm the one who's apologizing. You lot didn't know this. You lot didn't know I'm going to bring this up. I don't need to bring this up.
Oh, that you thought it was finished.
He said the next Liverpool 2.0, basically.
Not finished. I said, but we've seen the best of Van Dijk, and it's going to be a downward spiral.
That's a big howler, you know, man.
I'm saying it's a howler, my bro.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's what to let them know, innit?
Yeah, I'm not bigging myself up.
Yeah.
I'm saying Virgil van Dijk, my captain has been immaculate. You know all them jokes about aura and this and this and this. He has been so good. I don't know how many Liverpool games you guys have caught up with, yeah? But Virgil van Dijk is playing some serious... He's playing the centre-back role like it should be played, like how he played it. And the other person I want to shout out, because it was Wolves, and we should have won more comfortably, and we didn't. It was a very odd performance from us. Wolves were good, and you guys all know Wolves don't deserve to be where they are. Their performance deserves more than and again... They were very hard to play against. Ryan Gravenberch. McAllister stunk. Szoboszlai stunk. Mohamed Salah stunk. Jota stunk, but still done his business. 2 assists, a bad boy cross, and won the penalty. Diaz was okay, but Ryan Gravenberch stood out like a...
He's been excellent.
Ryan Gravenberch is so silky and smooth and calculating right now. And for a young man, I'm going to get his age right, people. I'm not going to lie and cheat. He's 22, I believe. Matisse checking.
I'm checking as well.
Yeah. He's 22 and he's playing like he's played there all his life. This DM role and his position and the way he's controlling the play and the passes and the turns and the suck on the half turn. Yeah, man. People can talk about Dutch midfielders of the past. This guy has the potential and the talent to be right up there. And long may it continue. The rest. I also anticipate much harder tests now in the next 6 to 8 games. We've got Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City. No, Man City. Is it Man City as well? Yeah, we got everyone. Madrid, obviously, in the Champions League. Leverkusen in the Champions League. We got all the next 6 to 8 fixtures. 8 fixtures will tell us where we really are. Right now, we're top. It don't mean nothing. But 2 goals conceded, and one's a banging goal from Hudson-Odoi from 25 yards out, and an error from Konate and Alisson, who Konate was magnificent apart from that, by the way. We take it. Top of the table, plenty of goals, lowest XG against, highest XG for. We can't say much more than Arne Slot has slot right in this Premier League. But the next 6 to 8 games in the league will tell me where I am. And if I'm wearing the hat, and you lot know which hat. I'm wearing the hat in game week 12.
Speak soon.
Game week 12.
We will see.
Now, I think when you beat Arsenal, you'll be wearing a hat. So is that around that time?
Speak soon.
Of course it is.
I live for this, you know, man, because I want him to go all the way up and it's going to come crashing down. So I love this. You know, I want you to get your more out. I want you to do all of this. It's lovely because you said it. Football's a humbler.
Which part did you disagree with?
I think your assessment has been fair. I think Liverpool have had a very winnable set of fixtures, and credit to Slot. He's got you wins in all but one of them, and he's actually kept your defense tight as well, and you're controlling the ball better in games. with me, I think Liverpool.
I don't feel like Toby. Do you know what it is? The biggest difference. And big up Jurgen Klopp. Come on, man. You know, guys, I'm not one of those ones that starts clowning on players and rare ex-coaches and whatnot. Yeah, but you know, it's like I don't feel when we take the lead. I don't think we're gonna concede or lose the game now. It's mad feeling. It's that kind of slowly but surely that aura coming back. You know, like the great teams have. You know, when Man City take the lead and we say, "Yeah, game over." Remember, we've done watch-alongs. Chelsea under Mourinho. You know what I mean? Arsenal now. Arsenal take the lead. We said against Spurs. Arsenal took the lead. Game over. Finished. So Liverpool not on that level, but work in progress and solid work. Solid work in progress.
Yeah. Even me, man. Yeah, I think it's been good thing. It's been positive for Liverpool so far this season. I think Van Dijk. I agree. Konate has been. I know he made that mistake on the weekend, but I think he's been fantastic so far this season. Trent looks on it as well. So yeah, man, things are good for Liverpool. But for me, I'm like you as well. I want to wait and see because I don't really did my research on Slot, but I don't really know Slot extensively. Like you can't really judge a manager off how many games it's been. 6 games. You need more time, right? So I want to see. It's the same with Gravenberch. I think Gravenberch has been fantastic in this number 6 role. But I want to see if this is something that can be sustained over the season. I actually want to see how your midfield is set up completely because it's weird. McAllister for me is the best passer in the midfield, but yet Gravenberch is the one that plays the deeper because obviously he's more. He can win more duels. He can dribble out of pressure, etc., etc. So I want to see how it continues.
He's so good in tight spaces, though. The way he turns, he came to Old Trafford and bossed it, man. And like I said, man, he came into the Ajax team, funny enough, under Ten Hag and was unbelievable. And then went to Bayern and then kind of did get his opportunity. Yeah. Well, it's good to see, man. Like I said,
it's weird because he's the kind of guy that you need in your midfield.
It's almost like you lot have purposefully.
He's exactly the kind of player you need.
Have you man purposefully not gone for the good Ajax players?
That's what I'm saying to you. He missed out. He went and got Anthony. He left Kudus at home. He went and got flipping, bro, and he left Gravenberch. Like, broski, it's mad.
Do you know what?
25 million, you don't want to shit on Szoboszlai 70 million.
No, that is a bargain. That is a bargain.
25 million.
No, I get it.
And 35 million.
He's a baller. He's a baller.
Because I'm not gonna lie, he looked ropey as hell.
And we paid 38 million.
He's been wicked this season.
Timber, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How did you not end up paying?
But we wanted Timber first, apparently.
What did Anthony?
They're a joke.
Anthony was a lot of money.
90 million.
They are finished.
Ajax ticket. It's mad.
You got the wrong ones, man. But it is what it is, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Finished. They are finished.
We got one super chat on Liverpool. Big up Faz in the building. Come on, he says.
Yeah, big up Faz, man.
Is the truth. I hate it when Ten Hag. I hated it when Ten Hag didn't get him. War crime breaks my heart. He went there. Even kudos. You can say Timber as well, Faz. I know it's hard to get the Arsenal players in there. You can say
Timber's a baller.
He didn't reject us, by the way. The guy that's saying that he didn't reject us. We just literally went for Martinez instead.
And decided to pay almost double the money.
Everybody laughing.
And decided to pay almost double the money, but okay.
You know what I mean? So much time.
Let's move.
Hinios.
Let's move. This one here. Wait. Like I said earlier, Steve did tell me on Thursday, but I forgot. And today I just remembered a few hours before the show, and I just didn't get it sorted out. But yeah, Steve's actually in Bratislava. So Jan, this question came in earlier. You're asking about Steve. He's out there already. So
message you on Instagram, man. He always responds, isn't it? So
yeah, message
he does. He does.
Yeah,
he might
he
I'm saying it in a good way.
Message, bro.
It's a good way. So just
yeah. No, he responds in bad ways as well.
Like, he'll definitely respond to you, Jan.
Yeah, big up Jan, man. Big up the support for the show as well. But yeah, let's move on to the Arsenal Leicester. We might as well put Man City's a draw with Newcastle. That's Senko saying, where is Steve? Want to hear him talking about defending against Newcastle, full team inside their box. But yeah, Arsenal 4-2 with Leicester. I mean, to be honest, it was kind of like a routine win. Probably should have been 5-6-0, but one deflected goal and one absolute banger from Justin, because that was a banger. It tested us, and I think it's a welcome test as well. I think to be pegged back 2-0 up against a team you're dominating like that in the way we got pegged back. I've seen that like mentally get to us in games before. Not this squad, I'm saying, you know, previous squads, and we know what they're all about. So 2-2, we got held back. 90th minute, it's looking long, and we pull it out the bag. Set piece obviously lines that up, and that's one of our biggest forms of attack now, and I welcome it. I can't lie. Overall, though, you know, there's nothing really to, you know, I see some people. It doesn't help conceding back-to-back 2 goals in 2 games. But Man City, special case, Etihad, we know how the second half went. And this one, like I said, it's not often you're going to concede a deflected goal and an absolute banger like that, both from Justin. But we did what we had to do. Martinelli back on the score sheet, goal and assist, I think, in the first half. Goal and assist, nice assist as well. So hopefully he kicks on from here. Calafiori looked good again. If some might say he deserved the second yellow, he didn't even deserve the first one. So if he did get the second one, which was probably yellow, I would have been talking about the first one. But Timber again. Calafiori. Who else? I wanted to mention Partey faded, to be honest with you. Partey faded in the game. Second half, we lacked a bit of control. But overall, I think, I'm happy, man. Havertz got, a lucky goal at the end. But to be honest, he needs to... He needs the numbers, and that's it really. We had to get the job done. I mean, at 2-2, I know the WhatsApp group was waiting to you know what it is. If we fucked up after City drop points, because I actually predicted City would drop points. I said City 1-1.
You did.
Yeah, you did.
But I just think if we drop points after City done that, City would have got away with it. Not only on the table, but in this show as well. It would have been all eyes on us. But we done what we had to do.
I just want to say that Ethan Nwaneri needs to start, man. I think he's ready. I genuinely think he's ready to start. Like when he came on, just a class. Like he's just
the starting thing. Like I'd start him against Southampton.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Not against PSG, maybe.
There's games. There's games. I would have started him against Leicester, but then Trossard comes in and Trossard does pretty well. So it's like, you know, it's fine. I get it. But I think when you consider how we've left ourselves in midfield this season with the backup to Odegaard, he has stepped up when we've seen him, whether it's 10 minutes, whether it's starting against Bolton or whether it's coming off the bench in a Premier League game now. So I'm more than happy to see him start against Southampton. But I also want, in terms of the fan base, the expectation, I want it to, you know, we need to be easy. He's a 17-year-old still. We need to, you know, we cannot be relying on him and putting too much pressure on him. I like what I see, though.
I heard that.
I want to see more.
I think because of what you're going for as well. Like if Arsenal were like going for Champions League or they were just hanging around in sixth, you could say, okay, start him. But going for a title, mentally, that is very draining. Forget the technical side and all that. He clearly can compete at this level technically, like he's class. But mentally, that is very draining. And it's a lot of pressure as well. So I agree with you, but I don't think it will be long before he is getting that involvement, because at the end of the day, the talent speaks for itself and the quality speaks for itself as well. It's going to show.
He should be playing games for Arsenal. It's just obviously Arteta needs to cherry pick the games he plays them in, right? But he's definitely ready for Premier League football, in my opinion. He's got.
He should have come on 15 minutes before. But I also think Arteta also doesn't want to rely on him. But we're in a position where that was the last roll of the dice we had in terms of, you know, being able to change it up in the last 5-10 minutes of the game, and it worked perfectly. Comes on, beats a couple of man, his touches, his energy, he took a shot, made the keeper make a save, get a corner out of it. He was just active. So he's done everything in terms of his last 3 appearances off the bench, starting off the bench. He's done everything right in order to warrant the start. We got PSG tomorrow. I'd go with Trossard again, experience and whatnot, rather than Ranieri. But Southampton, I'm looking at Ranieri to start that game. Hopefully, Trossard can come on.
That's a big game, man. PSG.
A lot of people in the chat picking him up as well. Joe says he's 17. Calm down. But for a 17-year-old, he looks very good in terms of when we seen him on the ball, confidence. He wants the ball. He moves well. He turns well, passes well. He's got a decent shot on him as well, and he's still got a lot of developing to do. So you just got to balance that with what Matisse said as well. You know, the mental side of it. We're in title races with Man City now. you know, the expectation is challenge on multiple fronts now, win a trophy now. That's the expectation. So, you know, he's a welcome addition to the squad, but I don't want to put too much pressure on him, because he's still got a lot of learning to do and development to do. Marino training, which is good.
What's with this PSG game like with this format? Because obviously I'm not really paying attention because I'm not involved. But is there pressure on that game or?
No one knows.
I mean, we drew the first game, so we've got 1 point. We've got 7 games to go. This is the second one. We're home to PSG. We don't play them away. It's just 1 game, 3 points for a win, 1 for you know the rest. Do we have?
But is your fixtures ahead of this like more comfy?
Nah, so many permutations. You can't work out if it's important or not. You just need to keep winning home or away. It's not like you can't pick up a draw away from home. You need to pick up.
It's a table, isn't it? So
it encourages 3 points whether you're playing at home or away. You can't be saying, yeah, if I get a point away, that'll be a good. You just don't know. And they've had a rough start. Like PSG and
Dembele. No Dembele tomorrow.
Yeah, life, man. He's playing well as well, apparently, man, these days.
No, the God
discipline.
They got a bit of life themselves there. Although the gods, you know, I just hope he comes back ready, because if he comes back ready and the injuries behind him, then it goes a long way in hopefully deciding the league title this year. But yeah,
you need a win in Champions League though, and I think no win in 5 or something. I read somewhere. Is that right?
No win in 5 Champions League.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Is that possible? Because they had to go through. They had to go through to get.
We drew with Atalanta. We drew with Bayern and lost to Bayern.
3.
So that's 2 draws, 1 loss. We drew to
you went through on penalties.
1 win in the last 4. But this is Twitter nonsense stats. If you're bringing that up to me.
Yeah,
they went through on penalties. That's where that. Yeah, they drew again in the knockouts, and then they drew again. Then they
no win in 4. So I'm right. Then.
No win in 5 is I'm pretty sure.
No win in 5. So I'm right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No, 1 win. Porto,
who's the win? No, you didn't beat Porto, did you? So you drew both games.
They lost 1-0 and then
what?
I swear, did you not beat them on penalties?
It was penalties, isn't it?
Yeah, you didn't beat them. Yeah. Not in normal time.
Who cares anyway, man?
Sorry, do you know what? I keep Turkish don't rate the Champions League anyway. Don't bother him with the stats, man.
Man.
It's not bread and butter, man. Don't bother him with the stats, man.
We got 1 win in 9, man. I can't really speak, man. You know what I'm
Just say
what? That's crazy.
1 win in 9. What the fuck is wrong?
1 win in 9 for Ten Hag in Europe.
What? 1 win in 9.
Last in your Champions League group, innit?
That's crazy.
Hey?
You finished last in your Champions League group.
Last in the Champions League group, man. And I think he's only one is Copenhagen. That's it.
Unbelievable.
1 super chat has come in on Arsenal saying, Turkish, I feel Calafiori is making Martinelli play better. Still very early days to say that. Marino would be the final key on that left-hand side. It's Nwaneri's time. Man's ready. Again,
big games coming up, man. You know what I mean? For all the teams. It's fun.
Yeah. Depends what you mean by ready. Wait,
what's this? And Nwaneri is a bad boy, though. I must testify. Nwaneri is an absolute bad boy. Like, potentially, he is him. So he's one to definitely keep an eye on. Like, when people say he's ready, I agree with Turkish, man. Like, what do you mean by ready, man? But like talent-wise and potential-wise, because I've been watching this guy because Liverpool wanted him as well. We've done our best to try to prize him away from the academy. He just wouldn't leave. We were ready to do what we need to do, bruv, to bring him, but he didn't leave Arsenal. And yeah, man, that's definitely a player right there.
Yeah, I just want to protect him, man. I've seen us put pressure on young players before, great young players. Fabregas, how did he leave the club? He said there was too much, on his shoulders. He looked around, no winners. Wilshere showed some in youth days. Wilshere was different, let alone coming on and performing the way he did in his first season. But we saw how too much game time affected him. That's just my PTSD. I know there's examples out there of 17, 18-year-olds, lighting it up or being relied on. For me, it's just let's take it easy with him. Jab says Leicester almost picked our pocket. That's why Arteta hired those thieves. Samuel says, would love to see Harvey Elliott get more games in the 10. That one's for Grizz.
Yeah. Harvey Elliott's a massive, bad news for him, man. Bless him, man. He was about to get games ready to come into these cup games, and then kid gets injured, man. And he's balling out in pre-season as well. But you know, what I mean, it is what it is.
Last super chat I've got here goes back to the Palmer subject from Tanya saying, how is Palmer not world class? Who's scoring 4 in a game? This is not normal, and he's done it twice. Not more since 23-24. Then
we've done the Palmer revision. We don't want to do the Palmer revision, as a man. You know what I mean?
It's just about time now, and then just watching it play out and different moments from different players, and then we'll see. We'll judge it again in a few months. But Palmer's he has stepped it up. This, I mean, like I said, that pass, that pass, ridiculous. I love that sort of football where it's just culture. The way he just spun that round and silly Jackson just missing. But let's not even talk about that.
It's cleared off the line, man.
Cleared off the line. If he got his like, come on, man, be smooth.
The other one was more annoying. The one that he was running through on goal, and he never had a shot. Yeah,
but why did Turkish, Saeed, and Toby not jump on like so? Chelsea smashed it. Palmer played mad. Chelsea won 4 to whatever, but Jackson was shit. No one wants to speak on that.
Jackson was half the price, and Jackson was half the price, and Jackson's actually performed.
Jackson missed like chance after chance after, but we don't want to speak about that. No.
Not really, no, because he's got like four Premier League goals this season.
4 Premier League goals this season already.
No, what's Szoboszlai done to get any warrant credit?
What's Szoboszlai done?
I'm not saying he has
for months, so you don't talk about it.
I do talk about it.
Bench by academy midfielders.
You make me talk about it every week. I don't need to.
No, you don't. This is the first time this season. Szoboszlai playing badly. It's the first time this season.
No, man, no.
When? Tell me when. Which we get?
Focus, my brother. You need to focus.
Which big 6 episodes this season have we spoken about Szoboszlai?
I agree with not liking it, man.
And let's round off with thoughts on the Man City game, because I'm the only one.
Dead game. I can't lie. Dead game.
What are you lot feeling like now? You all predict the City wins, but are you feeling any different after that?
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna
go. The lineup, bro.
I saw the lineup in the morning, and I said, yeah, they're gonna struggle.
You should have started. You should have started Savio, bro.
Bro, he apparently was injured though. Apparently he was not fit or something like that. But you know what Pep does, innit? Too central, man. It was too central. They needed wingers. They needed, bro.
Yeah, this is what I was saying. This is the Rodri-less effect. Because not only Rodri is a world-class player in his own right, not a world-class, but best player in the world for me in his own right, it affects the rest of Pep's thinking and the way he structures the rest of the team around him. So he just doubled up in midfield because of no Rodri. Normally, he just leaves Rodri in there and says, yeah, Rodri, you're the Lord of the Rings. You're going to just run this whole pitch yourself. But no Rodri means he has to play one less attacker. So leaving Foden, Savio, and Doku all on the bench against a slow, you know, Trippier slow, Fabian Shaw slow, that big brother Dan Burns slow, and the left back
Lewis Hall, that's decent.
Yeah, he's a good player.
He's a good player.
It's just slow. What do they want? They want big players that are not going to run in behind them, and that's what he picked. Players that are just going to keep the ball in front of them but not running behind. Newcastle, he played into Newcastle. I was very shocked at that lineup, and I knew it's going to be like a set piece thing or a moment of brilliance or a mistake. And look, it turned out to be a moment of brilliance from Gvardiol that got them the goal. Otherwise, apart from that, it was a lot of sideways passing again and again and again. There was a lot of, just like the Arsenal game. And Newcastle weren't much better because obviously they had no Isaac. But if Isaac plays, I think they win that. If Isaac plays,
100%. You know,
he's one of their special forwards.
I can't, bro. Listen, Gundogan, yeah. And I know Grizz is gonna start chatting, but he had an absolute stinker. I mean, stinker of a game, bro. Every pass was off. His touches were off. He looked like every bit of 33 or whatever it is in the Premier League, bro. I'm not writing him off early because Gundogan's intelligence and his know-how, they will get some joy out of him.
I want to know what the Man City fans were trying to get onto me. I said, when Man City signed Gundogan, that's not sick. When I said that, people were going mad in the chat. And what I meant by that is that's not something that we should have been scared of. We just looked at it as a problem because we didn't do what we had to do.
Possibly.
They're not bringing him back and relying on him. That's not big Man City, oil club Man City, all of this. Bringing back a guy after a year on a free to rely on him. That doesn't sound right. And here we are.
He's still a good player, but that's why they brought him back.
But
free transfer, that's why they brought him back. But I get it. The performance against Arsenal wasn't good. The performance against Newcastle wasn't good. Let's see how the season pans out. Let's see, because we have to see. This is not
a Gerrard Scholes Lampard conversation performance. I'll be honest, it's not.
Bro, remember when Scholes came back here from his retirement, bro? Like genuinely, man, and this guy literally nearly got to the title race and that. And obviously, we won actually the league when he came back as well. Like, it's crazy, but obviously, but the thing is, he was voted in one of the best Barcelona players of the season. Like, last season, he had a good season last year, but the Premier League's a humbler, man. And it's like, it's
can't go to La Liga, get used to that pace, and then come back here and think you can.
And then, he just has to adjust.
Your body just feels a bit different.
Without Rodri for the remainder of the season and KDB in and out in terms of injuries and picking up hamstrings and whatever, and Foden not being a regular for whatever reason, we don't know if it's fitness or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Pep Guardiola, I call him, in my opinion, the greatest coach of all time. If he wins the Premier League against the things that I've mentioned with all the adversities, and they're not major, well, Rodri's a major adversity. The other ones he can function. And if he can function this team to finish above this Arsenal team, then he will solidify the point about him being the greatest coach of all time. Because this is why I genuinely made Arsenal favourites for this season, people. And I think it's going to be intriguing because Arsenal must. I know we've just discussed City, but there's a few issues there, bros. There's a couple of issues there. They're very apparent as well. So Arsenal
you're saying they must.
If City surpass this Arsenal team again with the issues that we've raised, then Pep Guardiola.
How do you feel about that, Turkish? He just said you must.
He knows they must.
Well, I mean, in terms of in general, I mean, Arteta 5th year, finishing second twice already. In that sense, we must. If we're talking about the Rodri injury, we have to bring in. Listen, of course, that's a season-ending one, but we've got Odegaard out at the moment. Let's see if he comes back and in time and whatnot. We've got our own mini problems there. We've had a great set of results over the first 6 games, the 3 tough away games. We beat Villa, we beat Tottenham, we draw to City. Those were great results, but we are light to the point where we're entertaining 17-year-olds starting and relying upon them. So as much as the Rodri thing, I do think swings things in our favour. I do, 100%. Hence why I did 500 on the line with Steve a few weeks ago. One injury for us can swing it back to theirs. I mean, that's a very strong outfit. Of course. That's why I say game week 19 is kind of a good indicator for me to who's in the race, who's, and who's not in it. And let's move from here. I expect to be there minimum. I expect City to be there minimum. I'm surprised by Liverpool's start. I can't lie to you. So, I'm not going to say I expect them to beat. Well, actually, 19 games, and I do expect Liverpool to beat.
Ninja, man. Don't forget the Ninja.
Ninja.
Chelsea have surprised me. I don't expect them to be there 19, but game.
Don't worry about us. Don't worry about us.
Yeah, but if game week 19, if you're there, I'm going to enter you in that race. Don't you worry.
No, we're not ready to enter the competition, man. Please.
1 million spent. We can't say you're in the title race if you're 1 point.
You know me. I don't race. I don't race. I'm only interested in winning. If
I cannot race is out, man. If I cannot win the Chelsea's, man.
Hold on a second. It's not you talking again, is it? Last time I checked, we won the Premier League more recently than you. Champions League.
Yeah, that's 8 years ago, something like that, man.
I don't give a fuck how long ago it was. You man have been dead for 10 years, brother.
Yeah, 8 years ago, man. You laughing, Sally? What's going on?
All right, let's end on this super chat from Ibby. He says random start bench sell. Stephen Pienaar, Solano, and Charles in Zogbia.
Oh,
what the hell?
I'm gonna start Solano. Solano. I'm starting.
I will start.
I'm going in Zogbia. I actually fucking love
which Stephen Pienaar? Is that Stephen Pienaar, Everton or Stephen?
Everton one. It's got to be the Everton one.
Zogbia was
first thing. This is a tough
start. Solano, sub Pienaar, sell in Zogbia.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I'm starting in Zogbia. I don't give a fuck.
Zogbia cooked that Wigan. I'm
Solana was a bad
I'm
goal,
I'm
man.
going in Zogbia, man. I'm sorry.
Zogbia cooked that Wigan. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he did Wigan.
He's either starting or
Hugawaya. Is it Hugawaya or something like that?
Zogbia done one season. Come on, man. Solana was a goat, man. Come on, like not
He's a
goat,
goat,
but
man.
Colt.
Him and Robert. Remember them two?
Solana was a ridiculous footballer.
Solana was
Robert
good.
were cooking.
Solana was good.
P9 and Zogbia, okay. We might have gone a bit early with the Zogbia sell because Pina wasn't really like Pina was like.
No, Everton he was good.
Pina is the modern day Tielemans. So you know how Tielemans impresses sometimes.
I get
you
you.
think, yo,
Technically, Zogbia was, but yeah.
No, I don't see that.
Nah, Steven Pienaar technically was good,
Because
man.
he was left-footed though. I don't know.
Pino was good. Pino was good. He was good. He didn't put up the numbers, but he was good.
Was it consistent? Yeah.
Yeah, I hear what Grizz is saying. That was Arteta and Tim Cahill's team.
And Solano's the OG, really.
I'll probably say Solano because Solano was actually a really good player for Newcastle when they were actually good. So
yeah,
I'll say Solano goes first. I'll put
ridiculous.
I'll put Zogbia second, and I'll put Pino third.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
People that don't know Solana, go and watch Match of the Day highlights, man. Google Solana, Nobby Solano. Technique for days.
Yeah, he was good in that. I mean, I
Solano
think
was
he
good.
was Leicester for
Solano
a
was
final year or something, but he was quality.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Zogbia was so shit when he went to Aston Villa as well. Like he cooked
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, I got it here. I'm ready to go. Prediction table to round it off, people. Still 8.5k here.
And he was dead at not dead at
Fuck's sake, man.
The prediction table is looking.
Did I get correct score this weekend? I think, innit?
No, you didn't. Who you?
No, you didn't.
No,
otherwise you would have moved up otherwise.
How was it? Okay.
No, you didn't. You didn't. I'm double checking.
Only Turkish was eating this weekend.
2 points.
Oh wait.
No, this is mad.
No, you didn't. You didn't. 2-1 Liverpool finished, didn't it? Yeah. You didn't. Sorry. This is right. This is right.
Is it right? Yeah.
Yeah. This is right.
You never got excited.
4 points off fourth, off top. Sorry. Interesting. I ain't working hard enough.
But it's mad. Look at that. 2 points separate Matisse to me, and then Turkish is just the outline of the 4
Only
points.
5 points from top to bottom, man.
Yeah, it's only 5 points. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. People. Hopefully,
I'm about to start my yearly fall off
Big
now.
Six review show. On top of this league, bottom of the Forever League. Make sure to subscribe. Show some love to Manscaped, people. TB620 is the code for the 20% discount. Scout Buffer, the link is there in the live chat. It'll be in the comment section after for the people watching, but you can use that TB620 code across all products, the beard trimmers, the hedge trimmers, the nose trimmers, and all of that stuff. You can use the TB620 code. So go enjoy the code, people. Show them some love. They show us some love. We'll be back again Thursday night after the Europa League, so probably looking at 10:30 start. We'll try and make it 10. But yeah,
I just know I'm getting cooked again. Like, what is the point, man?
Saeed, see you Thursday, my guy.
Nah, but I'm
United.